people and pan cry. Go, wine for peace, so. Now we been say yes, now we say no. The people and is gone if you don't know. 2023, you the pack go.
I say Marabio, the people and don't know say you the lie, yo. I say Marabio, the people and don't know say you the thief, oh. Now because of Fatima, you know the ruling country fine. Oh, in Fatima, he don't break the country down. Because of Fatima, he dey make the people suffer. Oh, in Fatima, hey. Now because of Fatima, job no day na the bone. Oh, in Fatima, kill the bokuna. Now because of Fatima, oh papa take and kill. Oh, in Fatima, I woulda who can save we now. That's because of Fatima. Marabio, see the pikin and they cry. Marabio, see the people then they die. Marabio, see education they die. Marabio, everybody just say Marabio. The people then don't know say you they lie, yo. I say Marabio, the people then don't know say you they thief, oh. Now because of Fatima, you know the ruling country fine. Oh, in Fatima, he don't break the country down. Because of Fatima, he dey make the people suffer. Oh, in Fatima, hey. Now because of Fatima, job no day na the bone. Oh, in Fatima, kill the bokuna. Now because of Fatima, oh papa take am in. Oh, in Fatima, now who the who can save we na this country? I say Marabio, the people then don't know say you dey lie, yo. I say Marabio, the people then don't know say you dey thief, oh. Now because of Fatima, oh in Fatima, now because of Fatima.
Dance with Friday.
DMT Entertainment.
We do this for Salon.
You say you save way from 2018 where you be the president. Friday and Sunday.
Famolo na kushe endo na aduo. We are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet yard salon. Now we own. Oh, we left for do them bad things them. We they feel a most alone. Now we own. Oh, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we a go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want to make we a go before. Fumble. Kusha again inside this one big university in Cabo. Two words where we always they tell una every day, every night, every hour inside this one big family house. We there for talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we as well they tell you say, since we caretaker bio we some man informer uncle come na the picture, we find out say the Yuki and the Baru don't pass mark inside the country. That smiley just keep outside, keep us. Just keep that smile. You say, I know what you say, but the watch camera big. Family members, them today, not another day, the long-awaiting day. I left that side, they keep on. The back they keep on. Okay, what you know to do for we now? They are gonna share the program, hit the like button for we. The longer-awaiting that they keep on. In they come, Gigi no, but they keep on a corner. Anyway, we gonna share the program for we. We don't come back. We don't come back. I want you. Nourish you.
Mariam, we don't come back.
He pirate somebody right now. Now just say we don't come back. We don't come back.
Marda Bio was say we don't come back. Alright, thank you very much, and we move up to the program. This next inside the program, me Salon people them, Alekuna, una na resilient people them. Oh, at this particular time, me Salon people at this particular time, una really strong.
Why you just the pirate people today inside the house?
Well,
Why? Why you the pirate? Why?
Or no,
Or na copyright?
the only game for government at this particular time, not bad out. Not bad. Some people go big for it. Well, inside the program today, we get a lot of things them way they happen. We tell you yesterday about some people them way actually they stroll around that IMAT, that regent area. They're not even sabi they had go them, but then the land for past day. Who don't know them people in the? Well, I know say the police no go hear about that. ONS no go hear about that.
It's not important.
Nobody no go hear about that.
It's not important.
But if na me grab just not say, then don't give mother be a one bullet na aid. Police sabi about that.
Of course. Why not?
And then go hear about that.
You not to true Sierra Leonean.
Well,
So it's concern you.
so now we don't begin see some true Sierra Leonean them. You know something they do now, they take this thing that kind of way on we not can understand, eh? The time for that November 26, we see one video and say, then they are not Daru, then come out, look, they are not Daru. How comes they reach from Daru to Freetown the same hour?
Yeah, well, you know, say matter will get jets. We not spare jets, alpha jets. We transport them. But we know they see them.
Wait, they get boats back home.
You don't know?
That's speed boats.
The boats.
Yes, that boat.
You tell me what that boat is.
There? And then kids for gonna
The boat and the ferry, then just lost here.
No, the boat day, speed boat day.
Okay, why the ferry not for
The
you?
ferry become a public, so a loss. But anything they get for do with your own business, and not a loss. Then they
Okay,
make good
you
use.
there at the safer side.
A day, and they keep am. For
No
that day,
problem.
where the neighbor don't go crazy. So they go out for take am. It's about speedboat to go now. Eh? How they go?
Until now get them. Now money them. All they want to do, they get at them.
Okay, well, you no go understand as you talk say now money then. That speedboat day. The day where the cup they full up. We go studio and back and begin sing. Oh sure, yeah. But this time we don't know say more now. We know
That is
say
sweet.
it cool.
That is sweet.
And we go take them. So alright, inside the program today, you will watch the program now where we still wait for now 600 and 700. 706. Yeah, we still wait for now. For let me tell you now waiting inside the basket today. We already trailed something yesterday to now. Me salon people them. So if you know what in I was up, put and down formula and know if you know what is what.
The spy.
Me salon people them.
You the spy.
I tell you, una na resilient people them. I can wish for see how that particular audio they out in the processor. You know?
For bring them more.
Alright, so let me go. We get a lot of things them. Let's just Congo inside the basket quickly. While we wait for una for come. Let we see waiting day inside. Let us see waiting day inside. Quick one. Yeah. Hey God. Lo take this thing quickly from this man. Then call Capscanu. Capscanu. Well, the wait man then they want the way sabi book. They want the way get PhD. Then say this na prolific writer. So la just tiff quickly and show now waiting he say. This one cool. For me, I think say I just love this piece today we I see. By the way, as we go, I want follow you tell we what you think about this particular thing as we go. Why should we wait for we
move.
Because the possible being come today, we normally safe people in Misa.
Now 1,000 for come inside before we introduce our guests. Today we get 704 people right now with the inside the house. We need 1,000 before we introduce we guests.
This writer when a Capscanu say, he say, do ya whose evil stone where eat salon? He say salon the drown inside poverty, inside debt. Inside one kind of lucky life, it's a mystery. Like, it not ever happen. It not ever happen in the country. No lights, no water, no money for pay workman them, no food for eat, and all we receive from the president na travel. As poverty and hardship, it don't reduce the people them inside the country to pauper. He say all we presidents do right now. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Right now, so they talk so. He don't go right now na Korea. Wait till go do day we no know back. He just go in there. He sabi then submit and for go submit in budget.
They go add for open bank accounts though.
elect summit because now they can go and go watch. Anytime we see go away summit when I then get summit, if you watch money they I follow go submit.
They go submit
in
of
budget.
course.
The budget don't hit the people themselves.
God.
They say the best place for like I Pamada right now is in my office. I left you that quickly. Adjust this thing quick.
But line not the family member themselves no say a mother be the best place right now for Id Panam. Now inside in office, one a panic don't make able for Sidona in office, laziness don't make able for Sidona in office. The way and manner how it don't betray we Sierra Leoneans them don't make even get peace for Sidona in office, and he also don't breach the contract. He make a member Francis Benkel father that what we be talk. Say they don't breach the contract between the people and the government at that time now, and it's by Kouma time. So that one they make people for common door release that movement. God, now corruption movement.
So now in the evil stone don't eat the country past any other thing. Kavskanu continue for say he say what evil stone hit Sierra Leone? He say wait but who's kind which stone we don't eat the country so? Now who that's where we? Who that's where we continue?
Oh now the post way they count 9 years way. Which one by the two?
Well, interesting one we put it so. Interesting one. Now Sweden swear we as a nation. Or na the person I swear. No, but wait. If them put person for lead you, we get swear. Oh, now we don't get
oh, of course.
Not until una tie una oja tight.
For
on our belt.
Root
pull out that cost on top una. Una no go ever see light because they can say they get what they can talk. And get this black lapper when they use for cover. All man, no light to nani see. Okay, I think and a good question, Nani. He say we poor. We are the poorest. We are the poor country now West Africa, yeah, and the sub-region, the other country the way they around Africa. He say, and we get the most wasteful government.
But the bad one.
The government in West to nothing.
But especially the one where the cartel right now gets.
He say now you find street beggars. Now this time now like. He say now you defend beggar man them. Then not to that kind beggar man will be used for Sabi. Where then they get sent check clothes, this and that. He say now you defend beggar man with suits and tie. You defend beggar man with in kaftan. Then they walk on the street. They say, and this president and his blood sacrificing wife.
Come again, but that part, the English day. Not clear.
Okay, wait. Sometimes I jump go on. I don't jump for something. I can't that name. He say you go find them kind people here. So when I now then get not to like we be sabi poverty and then bigger man before. He say poverty. He say it hit all man right now inside the country. He say right now family and pot them. They know they boil safe. Pot not they boil na fire at all. And pikin that they wake up every morning and you see them parents or the one that way the guy they take care of them.
Hush.
Nothing all day.
Hush.
Now must be a bet.
Hush.
Hungry and starvation. Pass mark angry and they hit people in. And at this time now like here where he don't can put out and say. He say at the two sides also a leg. He say, anger and frustration are everywhere. They say, angry man no get sense. And then say, where person don't angry too much, bruh.
You're mad.
He say, the frustration because of the kind way our life
even if you joke with him, no problem.
Now the same thing, now the same traits we get with motorman and dog. Dog don't angry too much. You eat before and back, you know, get. No, but salon people in not so. Salon people are like they angry till they need take no action.
We sabi beer. But I think this don't get with.
Salon people they resilient.
This don't get with, bro.
So he say, and the president and his blood sacrificing wife just keep traveling. That is to say,
the president and in blood sacrificing Bondo wife.
Yes. That in wife we like sacrifice. Na blood bet.
Bondo picking.
Bondo picking them. Not to me say 971 share and let we go. He say In and then that in West Day, now just travel, beds and all waiting and they bring come back now the host now walk about around the wall and Bokulai. I stop there for now. The program that we are on YouTube and on Facebook, my name is Bepe, the Freedom Fighter.
Kablai by Bure from the north with the hardest cutlass.
Okay. Me salon people in. What do I get?
Right, family members, they can go inside the basket and enter inside the university for can see the lecturer where we come with today. One thing where I want for make we salon people understand first. Salon, now one salon we get. Salon man to salon man, now we get for box yourself, we settle them. But if we say the comment be petting up so, it can tell you now they make plaba.
Bad one.
This will plaba they all they make. If you don't take any week, we get plaba.
Okay, so 10 days they make plaba pass our husband and wife, they make plaba.
I swear. When they make plaba, sometimes before they can begin talk to now, we don't make plaba. But also they make us we eat that more the plaba don't cut today. We enter in a studio in a different life.
And also picking plaba.
Hey God.
I fed someone on it, but this morning he promised me.
I will leak you soon. Soon. Then they left her. No, before coming back, no left her.
He promised me.
Family members, them what you they try for say, we all now one people. And we they still continue for say, make we try for see ourselves as one people. Inside the family house, this net, a big brother, we all senior man them, we karmoko them, we kerbomp them. Inside this work where we they do one thing alive, they say big person, you know, able run, but waiting, it shall be hide. Where it shall be wash you hand, you're the picking now. Where it shall be wash you hand, you be able to eat with big people. Now I me brother they do right now because shall be wash you hand. Now we they eat with big people. What did that one they mean? People what it be say. Other people like you want to invite them to the platform. It can be so difficult, but because of the way how we sabi wash we earn, now we they eat together.
But salon people them like tell on this thing.
Talk.
We then call we prodigal sons. The one where they can introduce now one of the one that we been born with before. But you know say picking self at some point. Papa, he must do thing when Papa not go leg. And because of that reason, some of we Papa them be give we small space and say, and I don't big man.
Not try that. Not try.
But when we go. Now go but we eat. Look. Now begin for cry. Say there. Papa now don't lost Papa now come back. Would they beg? So interesting. Papa now one. Papa na Papa. But interesting, we don't get Papa then so much that But the Papa then these days, everyone when we say, do ya? They all the answer. Do ya? They all the answer. So today we honor a blessing, a joy, and a privilege as well. Follow we get one of the Papa them. Where we say Papa, we not say the last time, you know, when we own other auntie, we tell we say in the make leverage 1,080.
Now they now top auntie.
Yes, we top auntie say I make reach 1,000, but still we've been tell auntie say no. So some of the people who sabi the one that all we make will begin move. We make will tete because we want to give honor to other
yeah, of course.
Honor do.
Of course.
But at the same time, we can Congo sana all side. If we find out say waiting this person talk today not correct, we the counter. We the review or rewind. I make we say we then can review we. People that's that. No.
The fact is,
let them. Everybody get right for review. Sometimes they not all tell we they talk something we correct. Yeah. So today, we the bring come inside the program.
We young brother, we una self from the day where we tell una say this person they can well. Some people be say una go book out that man they busy. Today we dey inside the university with this lecturer what we call Salon Cashbox. Well, this man una carry 3 voice them. But in voice always e dey up. You get the bookman wey dey speak back Ibrahim. No, then tell me get quota, you know they take the soldier away. You get the economical guy. You know sabi for money pass all thing.
But interesting that the south side is Sidon, now the south side is big money bad. Okay, well down there, when you go there, when they know how to forgive money, but they say, hey, I want to forgive, but they didn't can. Alright, family, let me open the mic, unmute the mic, and let me welcome inside the program me salon people them, way na salon cash box. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm not sure if now on one side or on me one side, but I want to make one really say like the carry what was me and today, you know, just for car, you know, like that parable where you say, you know, you sabi what you have, you go eat with like, you know, kings and so that's exactly what I do, and it's a privilege, absolute privilege, and you know, for day today, and I. You know, just like what you have been saying at the background, you guys have done extremely well. You know, as you say, you and my boys they play on the pet all the time, and trust me, like you know, Ibrahim and I, like you know, they say that because we don't take too much that the Western world, like we used to fight, but luckily we had like that middleman. We not become a creator. I mean, the parts we like all the time, you know. So it's always the case. Like, and you fight for be stronger, and you guys, trust me, you know, I have absolute respect for you guys, and you're doing extremely well. You know, I know it's easy for people to box you up and say, "Oh, you belong to this camp," but listening to you guys over the years, I think salon people are supposed to appreciate the work you guys are doing, and it's a pleasure being here.
Okay, so then say picking not a big for him daddy
At all.
so it no matter how the picking big tay, you get for no say me daddy not
Papa not papa.
so waiting at this implements the time way we've been decide for count all three at the platform, you know, we've been get people away there, you know, certain people and they we go always give respect to them, you know. This I can forget in name safe, but I think say then there's all a name they ring na me head Khadija Tijan Nabi the first person that one day we interview we, you know, the time way they not sabi we better. Now the first person that one day we interview in platform, and that interview they it not be get beaucoup views, but at least it creates some impact. So one for sell and thank you today. Remember in name, follow tell and thank you. We appreciate you so much, Khadija Tijan Nabi, because that day at least we still feel good for say some people they don't begin sabi we 1-1. And now you know the first 1-1 people and we begin for so so thank you very much. Any side way you day, you know, thank you, we appreciate you so much, okay? And then we begin grow now, begin grow, and then we begin to get the cash box, Ibrahim and Quetta, you know, for boost the platform. And African Express, yes, of course. You know, instead, you know, the time will begin bring and come. Follow we what they do live, follow we get 200 people in for watch. It not be easy. So we begin count African Express. We begin get 400 people there for car watch African Express. So now there we begin see the growth to come up small. And then the Adebayo self come. Adebayo each one time follow get 300 and 500. It be difficult. But the first way it come, we get 1,000. That's what we enjoy soon. So you know this not the thing. You know everybody don't contribute in their own little way. For we actually reach to so we reach to, but sometimes then they it can just necessarily say we all listen and watch ourselves and observe, say okay, at this point let we leave this person first, let we all they observe everything they happen, but that don't mean say any person
problem day or whatever,
it's just natural like human being, okay, but we sabi the one them always actually, you know, make let we reach, you know, and yeah, so something like that. 1,480. Thank you very much. 478 likes. Please like and share the program. Let's check Facebook. with 278. Thank you very much, and please share and like the program. Today we get cash box. Okay, I'll start the ball rolling.
All right, family members, them as we don't promise to say we can with the brother man ya we himself they can talk to una as una all know this man in voice every day out for make himself see how he contribute na the nation. Well, the fight not stop it, and the fight now in all water because waiting danger per fight where you fight say the ending bouting. You know, say now this African conquer my enemy. Now there you know for up, and we and mother bio and the bad things away they do. Now tongue for right now. Now san bout you all Europe, we all Europe with the draw, but we know say we waiting at the media right now. As Naimi don't tell we say let we use the media for propagate issues them, things them. Where they make the international community we well now be advice we Mother be hotel and thank you we self don't hold the media. So for the one day alone we know say this fight we beat them as long as you know you do the right thing for Salon people them. Now we go straight to we brother Cashbox. Cashbox, you know one kind big allegory where you voice it gets that kind weight na social media. I know say you don't observe most of the things them where don't they happen now you corner some they put na audio some they reserve them. But you get one area where always na there you can challenge Madabio where some people can say by this time Madabio don't prove you wrong na the economy side. They say Madabio don't boom the economy because they read that in the power per squad. Whilst we not see the reflection of what in then they talk. What do you think na that area? What they go on na that particular area since they na your base?
I can always say one thing, Bible. If anybody say that, to some extent, maybe if I no say this person for no and say that, then I feel say that person in by willfully they do harm or a wicked to Salon people then. But if maybe it's in term because it's a difficult concept for grab. And also it's easy for make matter build on the build story and blame, people all the time. I mean the story is Ukraine war, the COVID, and all these things. But the sad reality is, with all these things, and I always tell people and say, if anything, COVID created opportunity for Africa, and for Salon to be specific, COVID created huge opportunity for Africa. And you see, I mean, we don't dare way the president they tell we say, as long as the war na Ukraine they go on, and they able to help Salon people. I think it was 2 days ago, Nami Audio, like I gave a story about, this guy we, named Junior. In uncle, he's supposed to go taking result. In uncle, they wait for him now house. Say, okay, Junior don't go taking result. And when Junior come now house, the first thing he begin telling uncle a story. Say, oh, uncle, Balegu will be the count first in the class. This trip, he failed. And then the uncle say, okay, Junior, okay, Balegu failed. Waiting that they get for do with you pass or fail one. And I said, no, uncle, hold on. He say, Brahma will be the count second. Himself failed. And then the uncle kind of like, they say, well, Junior, get to the point. How you result. But yet still they go and he say, oh, Marie, maybe they can house, maybe they can help me where I stuck like maybe they help me for study. He said, uncle, say he said fail. Waiting that's the try to tell you. Junior based in ability, not based in success on his own ability. Not based in success in his own capability, waiting is supposed to do, work hard. It just feels say in success based on Balegu, Brahma, and Marie. It just tells you like this is exactly what we president to do. And I want to believe by Bure and Secretary, when somebody you send you picking and tell and say, oh, go take your results, they begin to tell you, say, oh, that person maybe they can force he fail, that person maybe they can second he fail, that person maybe they can third he fail. So it time of telling you could say, expect me for fail. But waiting you to fail for realize it's like you provided, maybe it's a 10 and beat time like the previous years or the previous time. But this time around, it's supposed for challenging itself to these people, but no. What he decide for do now for kind of like benchmark himself to like the one them ways and ten be there ahead of her. And this is waiting the affect we country. Salon get waiting it take. I always tell people like this. When a country they fail, just look at in currency. Because the currency, inside the currency, it gets like political issues there. If the political atmosphere is conducive, you see say the currency kind of like the grow. And I give people an example. Like for instance, the UK when we did, like they had one of the strongest currency in the world. To the extent like the euro, like it was trading like maybe like 1.3 euro to the pound. The dollar was trading $1.5 to the pound. Immediately when a political decision was reached by the UK people, the currency kind of like lost in value hugely. It even go to parity, in other words, 1-to-1 with the euro. And now it's closed because of political decision. So whether it be social, whether it be like political issue, education, the currency not seen where they kind of like squeeze inside it. So for telling you the nature of Salon, whether it's a political issue, anything, it dey inside the currency. If anybody tell you say Salon economy they do well, you know, I don't know how to describe that person, because even the basic thing, staple food, yes, as we talk now, the minimum wage is less than the price of rest. Again, Bible will just build a story. I know people like in the talk about, and Escoma left 200,000, rest 200,000, which it wasn't. But let we go according to Madabio in falsified figure, 200,000. And I always tell people and say, the price of rest at 200,000 during Anescoma in time was way cheaper than where rest be the 60,000 during Pakaba in time. Was way cheaper. Because the reason why I'm saying this, when you like the France way una dey so, they're always the benchmark, like the standard of living or the cost of living to people a wage. So what it make us say the rest of during Pakabat, even though it be 60,000, it was way expensive than where it be the 200,000 during Pakabat. I can give you like a quick example now.
Go ahead.
You know, by the way, if you go buy, like, let me say, we sell people like call and create trainers, right? If you go buy depending on you earning, now they make when you see like crepe when they sell let me say 50 euros, somebody with they earn 100 euro go be like, no, 50 euro, like it's very expensive. Mm-hmm. But somebody with they earn like 1,000 euro, 50 euro, it's not that expensive to it. So it goes back to like the rest crisis in a salon. The cheapest rest we don't get during Pakaba and Escobar and Madabio. Surely now and Escobar don't sell rest the cheapest. And why I say that? When they sell rest 60,000, the minimum wage at the time now we country was 90,000.
Okay.
It was 90,000, which is about 60-odd%, 67% or 66% of like the minimum wage. And Escobar in time, the minimum wage was 500,000. Then they sell rest 200,000, which it means the cost of rest is 40% of the minimum wage. So when people are just they look at the main 60,000 and 200,000, because not to talk about Madabio now it's over 120%. The cost of rest it's even higher than the minimum wage in a salon. You see, when people are talking about these issues, they have to kind of like look deep into it and say, okay, they buy rest 60,000. But if they pay me 90,000, I'm only left with like 30,000 and for feed. But as in an Escoma, like when rest be the 200,000, the price of the minimum wage was 500,000. So it was way cheaper than even when they sell at 60,000. So this is the technical things them where people need for to understand and know say, I'm not a fan of an Escoma because like at the moment, anybody when they criticize Madabio, now an Escoma is support. And I'm clearly not, because I criticized him as well.
Okay. Because the thing with the doubt we Sierra Leoneans them, we see at a time Usai JJ Safa, where other people they call JJ Blood, he come and give me this promise, say, them they can put something at the table where then they can try for solve the bread and butter issue. Where they get for tell we a lot of things that when it comes to economy, the party travel for go bring investors them, but all of this travel at the end of the day we understand say now more of debts them would they go take, now more of problems that would they go take now the country, and the more the part travel where they receive a lot of per diem them, now the more the things them they dear now the market. What will be the solution towards this problem?
Look, you see, the solution it's one word. By the way, the solution to Salon problem it's one word, and I always say this, and that one word is confidence. The solution to every problem Salon they face delicate today is confidence. You see, again, when it is say, you know, we can say like good player not the fit for best. Again, I can take the scenario na Salon. By the way, if you go na Salon back in the days. When people are already selling at Victoria Park, they're stable. Now buyer them, they go meet them. Now buyer them know the quality of the stuff they way they sell. But you get people them way, they go and we on. They go and sell like they go and what kind of treat.
Yep.
Because they don't get the credibility, you know, the status, or they don't build their reputation enough for when people them come to them. You know, when they say this, you know, like it's just like if somebody opened like Freetown supermarkets, let's say for instance, you don't ever see Freetown supermarkets, then they go and pass with their markets then all over the country. No, now people and they come to them. You know, I can find them very weird for the presidents, they go tell we say, you know, if they go Japan, if they go clean with him. I think it was like this very platform years back, where like, you know, the first time where he tell we say, he go Japan, he meets like, you know, like hotel bill where them be owe the previous government. In which you see, even diplomacy go even tell you say that was a blatant lie. Because as a president, before you even left the shores of your country, you hotel and not be booked and everything. So there is no way you they go in out and then stop you from enter that hotel day. Because the problem we get, my boy, the solution is like that confidence. And what they bring about confidence? It's the fact that you rule the people them justly. You kind of like conduct election like where it is fair, free and fair. But we consider them and conduct election. They have to kind of like call foreigners and say, no, this is wrong. Let's go to the table. That's the kill confidence. And that is the biggest commodity where Salon go ever look for, regardless of the marine resources, regardless of the iron ore and everything where we boast of, as long as we lack confidence. Maybe you don't need for travel for go find, you know, investors. Investors will come to us. You know, good player know the fit for best. In fact, invest, then they wait, then they put her down, they wait for her. Junior Tugu, I believe in number 10 if they were back in the days. Junior Tugu don't ever kind of like in number 10, then they fall and then keep her for her. You know, the likes of Junior Parade, you know, you name them because they need a vet for the best. You cannot tell me, say, you go and build with image, where it be say you they kill people, you they bastardize the constitution, you they kind of like impose speaker on people, if people protest, you they kill them, and then you they tell we say, you they go and fend. You see, when you come to like JJ Blood, I don't even want to talk about it, because again, when I talk about confidence, I always tell people and say, the only way Salon the better, now for make we go take debt. But you can only get access to debt if you have confidence, if people place confidence in you. And like the JJ Blood, this is not the only minister in the world. In fact, not only one grade, even like previous ministers them, and also like the one them after them, you know, to the extent the financial sector, these people are boasting that when they go take debt from IMF and World Bank, they are trying for make them convert them to grant. In other words, when they don't go take debt, like my boy, if you go take debt to your bank, now they try to go to your bank, they know they rub grease on your face, make them see like I say, like you pour like popolipo, you they go beg the bank for make them actually cancel that debt, or make them turn and say, okay, you be give you now. You tell me, when you faced with that situation, would you ever go back to that bank and the bank ever give you money for make you kind of like get money for make you do what you want to do?
No.
The answer is clearly no.
No.
And and people in the bad mouth debt because they do not understand. The France where you did so by Bulgaria, the UK, the America. In fact, America then debt is big past than GDP. America debt is about $34 trillion.
Wow.
$34 trillion. They live in debt because that basic saying where we can say in a salon, now money, you they take stone money. You see, I know we can go to the technicalities of like debt and all that in the day. I'm not talking about then debts the way they take a negotiable. Then debts the way when they take a mother be thief and here woman. That's not what I'm talking about. In fact, one of the characteristics and one of the advantage of debt, now the fact that it brings seriousness to you. The moment you go take debt, then they say and say you're serious enough. Likes of Apple, they don't get no reason for take debt. But there was one time where Apple no get debt. Investors then frown at them. They say no, because debt is cheaper. It make you serious. It kind of like bring this, this intent about you. So this is the key. Africa, and when I hear African people and they talk say, when Africa go take debt, we they pay 10%. But when the West go take debt, then they pay 1%. What do you expect? If you then are you married us, you are a woman, una the fete every day. It's like una one born una us, and then look by but if Sengapia and you us, they live in conducively. Like it give respect to a woman to in Pekin. Everybody see that they're living decent life. You and Sengapia, who don't go give money for say go turn up, but yet still. People are condemning that, but every day they propagate how for do like this thing where they do na salon microcredit. People in there with their life they don't change with microcredit.
Of course.
They give them debt, they can't turn up, they pay back the debt, and then they get business forever. This is the reason why debt is the answer. But debt can only come when we have confidence in our system.
All right, family members, them you listen this program from Weird Family House. We get 1,910 family members that already watch the program. Continue for share for the program and hit the like button. So in this case, Cashbox, as you don't give all this explanation, how you describe this government in terms of economy?
Look, they've failed us woefully. They have no plan. For a country where they above, like the policy, all the above right now the MCC money. All the above. It is saddened me for see a nation, and again, by the way, like, when you look at we country, a mining company where we get license to, Secretary and by the way, where they call, GL Holding, in fact, SL Mining, because SL Mining, the GL Holding, now an American company. If you go read like the statement and the number of millions of tons of iron ore within the export from we country alone is about, I think, 2.something million tons of iron ore. And then if you go check the price, like the market price of iron ore in the world, like I think it was traded at the time where I checked, it was kind of like about $130 or $140, per ton. When you multiply the tons of iron ore with the export, imagine this is not just SL Mining, we're owned by an American company. When you multiply the number of iron ore within the tons of iron ore within the export from Salon, so the price within the sell iron ore, it is about $400 million within they make every year from Salon. But yet still, we don't wait for this MCC money of 400 million since 2013. For 10 to 11 years now, we've been waiting for this MCC money. You see, this tells you the mentality of we country. These guys have failed us woefully. I don't care. People are going to say, oh, it's out of sentiment, it's out of emotion. No, they failed us woefully. A country where you give one license to like a mining company, GL Holding, SL Mining, whether they call it Newco now, makes the same amount of money every year. So basically, GL Holding have been making 400 million every year, which is like, for that 10 years that we've been waiting, they've made $4 billion, whilst we are waiting for MCC money of 400 million. Come on.
With a lot of condition into that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's look at this thing. They tell me Marabi the campaign 2018. He say, if the country they get, debt. It shows that not get nothing that they deserve. And nothing not there at all. But I just been listening to Honorable Abdul Kagbo today, where they tell me about even for electricity, then they lend money now bank like I think GTB and other bank them where they give them couple, and even when they lend money, they're not able for payback and they're not able for solve the problem where they lend some money they for.
Totally. So you see, with the light, it's disgraceful that they go lend money for pay the light, because you and I know that people and they pay their light bill. If people and they pay their light bill, it tells you like the light's supposed for servicing safe easily. And not only these guys are charging people above like the cost when they pay car power ship. So they get no reason for making them go lend money for pay car power ship, because people are willing for pay for their light bill. The area of debt, now the fact that we get to understand one thing. China, they're successful today because of debt. China now one of the biggest indebted countries in the world. They were struggling for decades, like 3 decades ago. China been a struggle until they come to that realization, say, look, when they go take debt, debt's not for car eat. Debt's not for invest them in things that where they bring returns. For instance, again, I can make Saudi Arabia an example. Saudi Arabia, like a company called Saudi Aramco, like now one of the most profitable companies in the world. Saudi Aramco is owned by the Saudi government. Now they're responsible for the oil way Saudi Arabia they produce. So they kind of like set up a company for me and said, Saudi Aramco, as I talk to you, now the most profitable company, and then they get debt about $75 billion as I talk to you right now. But guess what? Recently, for tell you say debt's nothing where it is normal, because you need to go invest them into your school. You need to go invest them because, I always tell people and say, when you go take debt or like an economy, it's like a fountain. Like that fountain will begin at Victoria Park where the water, it is settled, then it is sprayed from the body moat. That water the way they spray from the body moat, now they go settle back. That water where they settle, now they go inside our hole back, where they can spray back out of the body moat. Mm-hmm. This is how an economy is supposed for the operate. The water where they settle, now they go back now the body moat and can spray and do is spray. So not to say like the water where it spray, it go waste down. So the unfortunate thing is, if that fountain, like what we can see, so I remember the temple will be small, go into Victoria Park, they don't even allow you for go is close to the water because they don't expect anybody for go find bath pan where they bail that water out of the fountain. Because if you do that, you they dry up the fountain. And this is exactly what's in the happen in a salon. If I can go back to the Saudi Aramco, then get 75 billion. For tell you say debt is normal. I give reference to America. America, then debt is bigger, a big past the economy. America, then GDP is about 28 trillion dollars a year. But the debt is like $34 trillion. The China then debt is about 159% of the GDP. China used debt for able come out from poverty. But Africa, now the continent where, I was reading one interesting piece today. Interesting piece. The world, economists are worried that, the world population seems for the go down. What's in the solution? The West, including China, their population, they go down. They get ageable population. Like young people in they born. This was like in the Financial Times article today that I read it. The first thing I read this morning. What's in the solution? One of the solution, now immigration. Immigration from where? Secretary and Bible. Surely, now from Africa. Surely it's from Africa. I know we all kind of like enjoy the moment for come to the West, come to America. But you know what? Now, because we leaders them lack the knowledge, the capacity for even transform. Africa get the youngest population of the world as I talk to you right now. That in itself, now money. But Saudi Arabia, the story where they make profit of like 34 billion. But remember, they get debt of 75 billion. But Saudi Aramco, they go pay dividend. In other words, part of the profit where they make, then they pay them to the government. Then they go pay dividend to the government of 34 billion. The question then, why they get debt of 7? If debt is this bad, why they get debt of 75 billion, but yet still and they go pay dividend of 34 billion? Why they not pay back the debt if debt was that bad? The America, the France, you know, Singapore and you know, by the way, do you know the GDP of France? The GDP of France
From Africa.
is a big past the entire GDP of Africa. But yet still, Africa gets everything. Like, as I talk to you right now, this is not to me they say. They say the iron ore reserve in Tonkolili alone, na Salone, worth about $1.6 trillion. They say we able to mine them over 60 years. According to this research, over 60 years, which could bring about $27 billion every year.
You know, some of them things they are where we continue to talk about them. You know, a lot of people and they get pain. You know, so but solution and they out of all of them things there. So if you get better leadership, they can for jump out of some of them things there. When we don't lack over the years. So let me jump quickly and go into election talk, politics proper.
Yes.
You know, election don't come. It don't go one side. Marabio after the election and all thing, the process of the tripartite come and tell we say for win election not mean say you for popular. It not mean say you for do good. It not mean say you forget the number. Rather you get for do extra thing for let you able for stay in the power. That's not exactly what it matter. You come and tell we. Well, I don't know if not consciously or unconsciously it talk that day we implicate and seriously, but you don't even know of that day. You know, the dialogue don't come after election. ECSL not able to give proper results and people in contest the results, you know, and then we see say they count dialogue, 3 days dialogue, it done, we not see anything, tripartites don't come, it can't done, you know. So now the question now, the tripartite committee they end on the 19th of June. You know one Salon policy we get voice added to other voices. What you think say now the way forward from this tripartite committee?
You know, first of all, it's a shame for make like a country conduct an election and all of a sudden it end up like with a tripartite, you know, committee. It's embarrassing, it's shameful. And again, it goes back to what I say about confidence, the reputation being killed every day. You know, and it's a shame for make the person who conducts the election, you know, Mohamed Kanawe Kone, they sit down back now with country proudly. They say in at the ECSL box. You know, if now it's man, you don't go drink poison.
And maybe not to just that he proud about, he come out again and tell we say this is not the most credible and transparent election we don't ever get.
Absolutely. Can you imagine? And then you said that, but yet still people question it to the extent they say, no, okay, this election, let we go set up a tripartite committee, you know, for kind of like find out about this. And this guy gets no integrity for saying, you know it and it for resign. It just tells you the you know how Salon day. Because for me, for make like I conduct the kind thing and then like they say, okay, nothing, we not believe in all the reports they say that. You know, I was watching the video of like the EU report, like when the tribe will tell you, say, you know, the tabulation and all that thing and of the result, like, you know, was done in a very shady way, you know, no transparency and all that thing. But, you know, to the question, Sengbepie, we know the story. To the question, you know, for me, I think the tripartite, if they do them in a genuine way, in a progressive way, you know, something way for protect democracy, you know, I feel say it's the answer for Salon. Unfortunately, you know, people in the top all kind team, you know, it look like I say some of us are in the dark, but some of us are actually kind of like saying that this is the answer to we country because we need for restore democracy. You know, there is no two ways about it. Getting, you know, people when they talk out for the fact, people when they talk, even within the APC, when they talk against the tripartite, it is because they have issue. They have personal, like, you know, issue with the APC. You see the likes of like the Sylvia Blythe and them, they go talk blatantly against it. You see even people within the APC establishment go talk like I say, this like now say 2028 and all that thing and anybody will say that just not believe in the principle of democracy, and these people should never talk about democracy. Now we can't get
So
anymore.
you
Because
get
simply stop
confidence
thinking.
in the tripartite committee?
Sorry.
You get confidence, or you get hope, or you get positive, hope for the tripartite committee? Say you go come out with something for Salon people?
As I say, if the tripartite not come with any positive, for me, I do not know what's in a positive. The only positive way me want to see now is the restoration of democracy.
And that not the positive still speak.
Absolutely. If they cannot restore democracy, whether they produce the result that Madabio won the election, then surely, they must get or find a way for tell we say, okay, we need for do this election back. Because how can you entertain somebody when not win election and then go sit down and rule the people then? It's just absurd. It's just unbelievable. For me, like, I get, if this tripartite no restore democracy, either give us the result that Madabio win or Samura Kamara win, or call for like a fresh election or rerun election, whatever they want to call them. I don't care the terminology. But the fact still remains that democracy must be restored. If any of them people there, the APC, the SLPP, and the international community cannot restore democracy, I will disrespect them for life.
Okay, so like the American government, actually the press for say, Salon need for return back to democracy. Yeah, they want for restore democracy inside the country. But then they expect, according to the American ambassador, for the recommendation them for them na two baskets. One, election reforms, where the laws them we actually then put together for we get better election. And secondly, accountability for punish the one them or let the one them where they feel say undermine democracy inside Salon, let them face tribunal and let them actually punish them for that. And then tell we again say without the diplomatic cap, election will be 2028. And with the diplomatic cap, let we do we expect for do according to what the law say. So
well, this is the weird thing. You see, first of all, the two statements them by the U.S. ambassador, a very kind of like hypothetical, a very kind of like subjective, it not conclusive in itself. Because let me look at the first word or the second word where he used about accountability. What's in accountability? So you and I know that one of the people that were responsible for the mess we're in, the number one Katsima person, the chief to all this is Madabio. So if he's going to be held responsible, so even though he's going to be held responsible, are we going to allow him to continue being the president for Salon, even though he responsible? Because the ambassador said one thing, that people were responsible for destroy democracy get to be held accountable. So if Madabio, where we all know blatantly, except the one balance certain one can't go to Kone, or the one can't go to whoever, or the soldier man them, where go point guns and Kone. But like surely where did they get the command from? Where did they get a command from for make them go kill is it Metron Marawa or so at the APC political party office and all that thing? And if at all they don't even get the command from Madabio, why were these guys not punished for killing like an innocent person when they exercise in democratic right? So it tells you, are these guys playing cunning game with Madabio? Because that accountability word today, it means a lot. Because Madabio cannot be held accountable or responsible for the destruction of democracy and continue for being with president. So it's kind of like a catch 22 right there. Are they playing games with us? And
so look at what in the Constitution say.
Yeah.
The Constitution gets a blanket where it put on top a president. Say, once you do as president, they not investigate you, they not prosecute you. So if they can prosecute or investigate any other person, but in own turn, then wait until it comes out in office. You don't think say it can still happen that way?
Well, I don't think so because
the American ambassador say let we do them according to what the law of the land say.
Yes, absolutely. But again, what did he tell us? Like, remember, the law, again, we can talk about the law, say, well, APC not gonna court. For me, I can always tell people and say, democracy, like, in fact, Salon a typical example. Democracy don't be restored na Salon outside the constitution.
Okay, tell me more.
Typical, the invasion of Ecomog, like when they restore Pakaba, was it in our constitution that Ecomog for invade Salon? It wasn't. It's not in our constitution. So for me, like, again, the ambassador did not say the one that were accountable for the destruction of democracy except the president. He said that everybody were responsible for the destruction of our
So
democracy.
this technical argument, it can go on and on. It not say except
Absolutely.
the president, but the law of the land, again, is very strong.
Well, again, it go back to the point that the law of the land say APC for don't go to court. But like we see, like the way where the judiciary they run to the extent even when they hold a bar association election, like I see likes of JFK, you know, like few people that wanna be ex, you know, bar association president, like the Charles Magai, I think Ibrahim Sori, the Basita Michael, the Francis Gabidon, the JFK himself. They all signed a petition that the election therefore be held again. Excuse me, but you did not go to court for go get that approval where you say therefore call back the bar association election.
But according to the legal counsel, they say they know they touch and they because the case that the court going for handle. So of course, then they handle that side again at the court.
But they requested for the election for me to conduct the election back.
Well, maybe they will go to the court again and argue that one day.
Well, that's the exact point I'm making. And as I say, democracy don't be restored in a salon outside we constitution.
Okay, get it.
So we an example for we say we don't even need example other country. The point now is this, you know, the laws of Salon, surely the international law superseded. No matter what they say the Supreme Court is the highest court in Salon, but the ECOWAS court supersedes the Supreme Court.
That can we go to the next question of the ECOWAS delegation way for go inside the country. You know, we get for do with ECOWAS, AU, get for do with Commonwealth, get for do with UN. Basically, for can assess the agreement we then be don't sign. And this woman from Gambia, we are the former vice president, and I think can do that the mediation day, and then they come back as the head of delegation. You know, what do you feel say because they don't already tell we, and then they look for the support of the government for them for get you know they can't work with it they can for. What in this mean?
You know, look, for me, I was very pessimistic about the whole tripartite thing. I was angry. I was disappointed that when we first kind of like, you know, had the results and how they treat we, you know, you guys, I mean, you interview like Honorable Kemosi say, you know, we clearly tell, we say there are boxes in, there be dep and cons na put local. Come on, this is just wrong. And let's borrow the words of Joe Biden. Regardless of waiting, you know, Brian Hunt say, my key now is, waiting Brian Hunt say, it contradicts Joe Biden. It contradicts Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State for it contradicts those two people. Biden always they tell we say it kind of like they stand, they support like people the way they fight for democracy, and it always, in fact, like a few odd years ago, a powerful guy in America. In fact, like he's one of the most powerful, even past the president. Well, I wouldn't say powerful, but very influential in America. Jamie Dimon. He is the CEO for like JP Morgan Chase Bank in America. In fact, the biggest bank in the world and the most profitable bank in the world. Anyway, interestingly, what he is himself like na person we concerned about democracy. Biden talks about democracy. You know, Blinken talks about democracy. Jamie Dimon talks about democracy. I think there is no way America will let the people of Sierra Leone down, because remember, if they kill democracy in a salon, it will cause like voter dissatisfaction, and people will you will become very distasteful to Sierra Leoneans. Do you really think like the threat of China and Russia wanting to destroy or kind of like, you know, kill the whole importance of democracy, would Biden and the likes sit by and watch salon? Going to your question about ECOWAS, I saw this letter when they sent to the embassy na Abuja. It's very touching. People were saying that, oh well, then we only they come because like they don't suspect say could they happen in Salon and you know in Africa and stuff like that. The question I begin for ask where I see the troop then begin go in Salon first. Why it not happen in parallel with other countries then, but only Salon? And secondly, for make us see the letter, like with the address to like the Salon embassy now Abuja, they specifically say for kind of like I can't remember now exactly, but like if I should paraphrase here, like now for kind of like make sure say peace and unity and all the tripartite like
So that peace and unity agreement where they actually don't sign and then they
Absolutely.
can observe, for can assess how far they don't go, what's in the way forward and all of them things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then of course it come at the point where you know the tripartite in work they come end. You know, you just talk about ECOMOG. You know, we ask another question again. Why not only this term Nigeria military university students them for come inside Salon?
Absolutely. This is the $1 million question. And I think, you know, Sengbapia and Bible, we've lived, you know, with these white people. When a white man they laugh to you and smile to you, that's the time you for freedom the most. And you see, I want to believe. This is my gut feeling, not to source against or whatever. Okay. My gut feeling is this. If you notice the time the way Russia come, you know, when it go Russia, Madabiola, try to build tie with Russia and stuff like that. Waiting like the ambassador had no choice, but I forgive them comforting words. You know, begin to tell them about the MCC. And the MCC they don't use them for underprime, you know, Madabio for over like in tenure, basically. Since day one, they've used it. When do we see it begin kind of like come with consoling words? But the irony to this whole thing, like when I listen to this man talking about accountability and the reform of laws, then first of all, we not be ever shot for making the reform we lost them anyway. But the accountability bit telling us that, you know, it got to be held accountable, and then like ECOMOG then they come inside now.
With a direct word of tribunal.
Exactly. And then ECOMOG then they come inside. You see, I think we will get there about protest and all that thing, and then we will get there. But for me, that is crucial. And I think, Salon people, I'm very upbeat and optimistic. And, you know, I don't want to talk about, you know, the old Anescoma situation and all that thing. I did like an audio, like I think on the 3rd or 5th of January, when Anescoma be the left Salon. And I said something, you know what? And when you listen to the ECOWAS president, he made something that, you know, like ECOWAS don't be kind of like be put like that in a way, this situation where like it's like I say ECOWAS don't get say anymore. Since that time, I realized, you know what, these guys they're frowning at Man Abiyu. But forget about the frowning. It's not about personal issue now. It's about waiting they affect the principle of democracy. You know, like my papa always get one parable where they say, if now you name Kakadebul, say now you name Kakadebul. The moment you begin to make Kakadebul, you don't boil it in. If we say a democracy, now in the principle where we go by, we must abide by the laws and the principle of democracy. Moving away from that, you're killing democracy. And I think if the West fail us for restore democracy, we will hold them responsible, because there is no way democracy is at play in Salon anymore. And for me, my take to all this, ECOMOG coming in, not by mistake. I would be surprised. I mean, as I say, I don't get no information, but like the pattern and trend, how things then they go, I think like the people them get a role now, and I think we Sierra Leoneans them, if even the West fail us, the APC fail us, the SLPP fail us, and Salon people need to understand one thing, say, the restoration of democracy they bring about, it less the hardship now in country. If this trajectory follow, wherein like Madabio still hanging to power, it kind of like they bring untold suffering again to the people, because nobody no go and deal with a country. Then there's always go see say Salon very fragile, and that fragility today, we therefore make sure say we reduce or kill that fragility, or else things are going to be hard. The reason why petrol go they up na salon, it's not because petrol they up na the world. Like, you know, as I talk to you right now, petrol in the seller, they're between like 80 to $85 a barrel. It came to a point in time during an Escoma time, petrol went up to $140 per barrel in the world. But an Escoma at the time, anyway, they sell at 3,750 leons. Where to some extent, it went to 6,000 and all that in a day. But petrol don't ever go. Yes, it don't ever go. It don't go up in the world. In fact, during an Escoma time, during 2016, rest went up to like, I think 2014 or 2015, thereabout. It went, rest been there about $1,200 per metric tons. As I talk to you right now, Bible, rest there $691 per metric tons. So it is way cheaper. It is not because like things are hard in the world. Now I make rest day up in salon. It is because we are badly managed. Money not in the country. The government, they use the basic things that where people entirely need for kind of like generate revenue. And the reason why they squeeze water from this stone, it is because they create the atmosphere where they bring investment in the country. So if leaving Madabio is just going to make the situation worse.
You know, because this way you they talk, so now the excuse way Madabio always they take. In a recent video where he do where he threaten Sierra Leoneans them, he end up for talk say make nobody no fool nobody, the hardship they all over the world. We mean say make nobody no get for blame him. We mean say he not ready for take responsibility of whatever thing where they go on in the country.
Well, you see, it just show the recklessness of a leader. As I start for you that story about this guy will fail, but this guy for look the one the way don't fail. Oh, you know that guy will be can't afford to fail. You see, it's so reckless. Every time I hear that talk, look, this president, the audit report in 2019 by Bure, not to me say. In fact, the page number of that audit report is still in page 434 of the 2019 audit report. Clearly tell we say, like the first lady and even the president Ian Babadi, then thief about $250 million from the timber sale.
Wow. 200.
It wasn't me that said it. Now the audit report. You know the reason why they sacked Lara Telopias? It is because in that 2019 audit report, Lara Telopias flagged it, but when he flagged that money they were missing, report on them. It just flagged the money. It talked and said $250 million get missing, but it not flagged the money in the audit report. The following year, it may actually expect the government to face the reason why that money they disappear. Hence the reason why they got rid of her, because it kind of like when they push them, say they need for tell them, because if they promise we say the following year, they can't talk about it. That's the reason why they got rid of him, of her. But the thing now, there is no excuse to the world. Like, oh, now so the world did. For instance, like France, recently in the Euro area, the inflation don't go back to close to 2%. The England, the inflation only go close back to 2%. It's about 2.3, 2.4% right now. The Euro area, in fact, like right now, they even try for kind of like reduce the interest rate. You know, Christine Lagarde, they try for reduce the interest rate now because inflation seems to be under control. And then you talk saying that's so the world day. But let's allow people ask this question: if that's so the world day, why Guinea money no go to 1 million something back? Or 2 million. If na so the world day, why Nigeria money back no go the same trend as Salone? Why the UK money no go the same trend as Salone? That tells you, like when you talk about like the currency now of any country in relationship, now one-to-one relationship, now husband and wife relationship. It has nothing. Waiting me wife they go through not mean say you and your wife need for go through that same message. It's just the basic principle. All these are excuses because they just don't get the know-how. They just don't destroy the reputation of the country. It's not excuse that the country in the world day. Because in the world day, Guinea franc be less past the Leons. How come Guinea franc don't surpass we are now and we are not even double Guinea franc? How come?
Three times.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense. It's just a silly excuse.
Okay, so let me go back. I want to follow what you talk about because this now waiting most salon people they wait for a year from you now. 2,262 people on YouTube they listen to you right now, and then on Facebook 385 they listen to you. In other words, you get 2,500 people or more where they listen to you or they watch you right now as they make your analysis. One time in the way we take you audio, we take Adebayo in audio, we put them together and we ask a question. We go ever see Cashbox and Adebayo work together? More especially at this time where salon people they feel say one of the strongest thing we go able for make the redeem the country now as a result of protest. What do you take on this?
Encyclopedia, I can give you like a brief history between me and Adebayo, and I think he know the kind of person we are be, and he know me heart. Asking the question if we will ever work together, I see no reason why not. I see no reason why not. I think the key thing now is we all get for understand ourselves, because if we are fighting for the people, we have to protect the people. For me, that is very, very key. Fighting for the people and throwing them under the bus for make the bus crush them, it's not actually like a best way to fight this fight. There was a time where like we had an issue when Adebayo began cost like we mama them. Whether he feels say it was right doing it, I know there was no reason, no justification for it. But it happened, and then salon people were like kind of like worried, waiting the gun so sorry. Waiting the gun so like na social media, the people and where they fight for we and stuff like that. And by the way, you say people saying those things that we're fighting for them, I don't take them lightly. I don't take them for granted. Like by the way, me coming to social media, it was by default. Now I'm cousin I can't put me on this because if they argue some side, we will not be different faith. Now me don't can put now for me. I can work that money, no more people they call me, they cost me mama. Like for what? I don't know. So we're gonna get the cost me. I say, well, it's that you and Tim back in the cost. So like that would share the plate together. Because now you can put me on this. But you see, even when it costs we like there was one time where it happened, say it go on this protest in Germany. And because of the way people they talk on social media, people were worried. Without talking to Ibrahim, Comrade Creator, and Adebayo, I do audio where I kind of like say, you know what, guys, I'm going to do everything within my power for bring we all back together. I remember when Adebayo heard that message, they like, oh, it cost myself, like, me did they ever talk to them, there's no way we will ever meet up again and all that thing. But I allowed them. And God walk up in a way where it was that very moment where he go to Germany on a protest. I managed for talk to Comrade, talk to Ibrahim, and because like we began one policy, like it's now we 3 or like 4 back in the days, we they vote on things. If we try to convince you the tower, like when we go down into Niel, grab and make you one tower. So like Comrade was upset as well and all that thing and they but that kind of person where always I don't say but I'll be able in a little way where like I was like, Comrade, let's just look at the bigger picture and all that thing and then so Comrade eventually came down inside and then we voted against Ibrahim. So it was 2 against 1. So Ibrahim had no choice, like because it's our policy that if we vote, we'll ever get like we win the votes, now we go back. So Ibrahim kind of like settled, and then we did a live where Adebayo joined with from Germany. We were showing people how people were struggling, and we came back together. So even though, and my mama gets one thing where they tell me, like I remember they said why be small if somebody calls me mama affect, what kind of me? Because he say now you the cause, and I believe say most of my media get that principle. I don't care what in Adebayo don't say. It is part of the price we've all paid. Whether it cost me, whether it feels say genuinely feels say it was right. Like I see no justification for it or not. Now, the fact that the answer to your question, I think, and I don't care what people in the say. I mean, we were hot, especially when we say you see and say this person they cost you for no reason. Although, as I say, it's a thing getting your own justification, but I don't think there is any justification for it. But I think I would always be willing for work with them as long as the people of Sierra Leone are protected. That is very key for me because, and the reason why I'm saying this, I know people are saying that, oh, protest, but I always they say this. You know, I gave like a scenario, like now one of me audios them. If a pedophile, somebody where they abuse picking them, right, say it open a nursery school, even though nursery school, now very, very good thing, and a free back in the one. But this na person when a pedophile, this na person where they abuse picking them. Now, inside they go open nursery school. We go send we picking and they to that nursery school there. The reason why I'm saying this, even though protest is very, very good, and I always they say my arms are open for like protest. But even though protest is very good and it's critical, and I think it's the right time because I believe if we do them the right way, the people will be protected because we go kind of like we get ECOMOG present, we can write to ECOMOG, we can try to make sure say, we kind of like command them and demand like that they protect us because it is our constitutional right. But if we do them the wrong way where ECOMOG see them like I say, well, you guys did not do it the right way, we could go turn bad. And for me, this is the reason why we should think broadly about it, not just kind of like say, let we call protest. And that's my problem.
All right. Family members, when I continue for share the program, hit the like button for we still there with we brother Cashbox inside the university where it join we for talk so many things them for clear things them way some of you not know yesterday.
All right, and Cashbox, I still want to move on with this particular thing. You know, you actually don't give your word say you can work with anybody as long as not for the country and for the people. So now this word of protest they on. At some point, Adebayo pull a date and then you give a different date. But at some point we see Adebayo decide for say okay, let you can down back and then let all merge the dates together. But going forward again, we find out say they picking them, they take the OASC exam, they go clash with that 21st. Yeah. So what do you think now about this recent thing really happen? Because now if they don't actually agree for can down to your own date when at the 21st, but when they look and see say the picking and go there on exam then and they no good nice for letting them stop the picking the exam. And then it say, okay, we are moving back to that particular point. What's your take on that?
First of all, it was a complete misunderstanding. Complete misunderstanding. Not once I ever called a date for protest. Not once. I didn't. If you go back to me audio, what I said was, again, it's all part of like my suspicion. And I always say this. Like, if you split me heart, there is no way I see and say, Adebayo, they work, with Madabio. It's not possible. I don't even if I dream myself, say that they beat myself in the morning. Because I can't, there is no way I believe that. However, I think like there is a third party where, Adebayo kind of like, whether it listen to or elect genuinely. And without...
Okay, let me go with this third party thing. And one of the things where a lot of people, including you, are pretty sure, now the issue of Chernobyl. And recently we get an interview with him, and they said, even there is I don't even curse him myself. Even recently I curse him mama because himself don't keep quiet. They talk about certain things them, and it hurt salon people them. So, and not get nobody where he say it left.
Well, it is true, like if you say that, right? But my critical thing, Naya, and if I just kind of like make the point about the protest, I never called like the 21st. What I said in my audio,
21 days.
I said the 21st of May. And the reason why I said the 21st of May, I remember Adebayo, and he can quote me on this. The first time he talked about protest was the 14th of May. And then when I heard that, I kind of like be like, no, you cannot do this to Salon people. Now I say, you know what? And I join this with the whole thing about Chino. I say, Chino, like Augustine, anybody will not be even the talk. But when you called protest, we supported you. Like we like to some extent, I stood by you. In fact, like Augustine, I believe I do like 3 or 4 audio that very did it. Even though Communicator called for a protest few months before Augustine, like the previous year, December 1, we all know one, Adebayo openly come and condemn the protest, saying people are not coming at all. So, but we stand with the principle that protest now the citizen the right. Myself, Ibrahim, like in the custodian, I go say, I wouldn't say custodian, but he love his constitution. It's like I said in a bedtime story. So we've always preached about protest being like the citizens' right. So what did happen? We kind of like, even though he condemned that December 1 day, we all know one protest. When he called in August protest, we supported it. And the reason why I came up with that the 21st of May day, it wasn't the 21st of June. And I strongly believe, because I even played that audio day, like that one of my audios there, for many people and listen, waiting, I actually say. Because Adebayo called like the protest on the 14th, that was the date. And I remember I did like a follow-up audio and say, Adebayo, if you want to make people and follow you in any protest, you have to call out people where in the Augustine, where people die, we actually not condemn the government. I clearly said, and Cherikoko had an opportunity, some maybe like I wish like Cynthia will be sending you the audio. Maybe you probably see, like when they go to the ECOWAS parliament.
Of course, we get a video and we play now here.
Thank you. Cherikoko, they wrote, first of all, Veronica Sisse, the honorable, tell we say the report where they write to ECOWAS, at the blessings of Cherikoko. He said Cherikoko now in sign up, now in the leader of delegation. Mm-hmm. For me, the pain way at the field, some of us fought for like that people that will die. Even the way they go bury Evangelist Samson them, the way they go bury like other people that will die that they do. We fought for it. For make Cherikoko go now like an ECOWAS, a platform where now info go expose this government, how barbaric they were, and then to the extent Mohamed Sidi Tunis, who is the speaker of ECOWAS Parliament, we are part of Salon delegation, make a statement say, like the protesters them, all gun and machetes, now they begin kill policemen them before they kill the people them. Where we all know say it was a blatant lie. But Chino allowed these things to be written in that report. Chino did not actually kind of like stay in that summit for make it talk about waiting at the truth.
And we listen to your audio and we self don't deal with Anaya. So yeah. Now the bigger picture into all of this now, as Salon people then say, na Madabio.
Yes.
So now the question is, these dates then they come up for protest, for let Salon people and protest. You as Salon person, they look at how the situation they go. If how they call this month, June 19, not day in the favor of Salon people, you go support or you go endorse Salon people then for actually decide for stand up for waiting belongs to them?
I will support it only if it is done the right way. And
I'm waiting at the right way.
Yeah, I'll justify it. You see, as I focus, people like you always tell me, say me just focus on Cherikoko. But no, this guy, I always tell people, I think I just go from one or SS1 or JSS1 Edwards, where like it was my prefect. And I remember back in the days when teacher and come prefect and they teach you. And he is also a family friend, like to me uncle, very close family friend. And so I get utmost respect for him. But waiting, I know I tell people, me uncle now be paramount chief. Now paramount chief. I remember he did wrong to Cherikoko and Samuel Kamara. I called him out. My uncle didn't talk to me again. This time my uncle, when I came London, now he lodged me. Like he looked after me. But for me, I do not have sacred cow. I would never do that.
So a lot of people, they actually challenge you on that and say, but wait, Cashbox, Dana Konomani, we don't want the year you call that.
That's not true. It means people need to follow me because the Anaconomani, I remember, I can tell you a story now, and I criticize them back openly and repeat them. And I know, like, the story about the Anaconomani, oh, now you're Cashbox there. I wish, like, we...
Now, Nade?
Clear that passive, clear that
Now, I've
passive.
been there.
Well, now they talk, so I wish he wants me. Oh, no.
No, but you be one, sir.
Huh? No, me no be one time, of course. Nobody ever cross me mind. And I don't say, but I wish he be wants me still. But anyway, but you see, the whole point about the Anaconomani, I remember one day clearly. It go na you remember when they arrest people in Nakono, some woman them back in the days, and then it go na CID. Even though these people were locked up, like, unjustly, this woman, Dana, left the CID, say they're gonna in a house and all that thing. And I remember myself, Comrade Queta and Ibrahim, we frowned at him, like we call her out and say, for God's sake, is this how politicians are supposed for the act? Why you don't stand up against these people and say, if them people are not release them, they're gonna use? Why? We come after them. And I want to make you tell me one thing. Who's one thing the way Dana don't do? Or any politician will come na the public domain where we not criticize.
Okay, so I wish I came for member, but I'm not able for member that one day. So now I still try for take you inside. That not just passing. I still try for take you inside. Waiting na the right process for call a protest.
Thank you. You see, as I said earlier, the people of Sierra Leone must be protected and guarded. We need to guard them. And we get an opportunity for ECOMOG, where ECOMOG did in Salon right now. We get like a serious opportunity. Go back to that date of the 21st of May. I'm building the story why, the right way. And not to say I get the answer to the right way, but I'm building logic and suggestions to the right way. So maybe me on 10 pence cents go kind of like join with you on 20 pence cents and Adebayo on 30 pence cents and we join them together if only we're willing to work with this. So like the 21st of May, I said Adebayo, please, with everything Cheikoko don't do, call him out. Let's see that you're genuine because you were the one we called August 10 protest. If Cheikoko did all that to Salon people, if Angeli Samson was killed, like just because of that protest day, if he do all that in a day, and he go to a writer report, see the people were given befitting funeral and all that in a day. If you did not call him out regarding the August 10, how he writes reports like that, how he endorse and sign a report like that, you did not call him out. Adebayo, what if Cheikoko, they build plan with you and say, Paddy, you popular now for call protest. And I might be completely wrong. But the thing that we get to understand, my suspicion here, if we don't do this thing rightly, the protest will go in Madabio in favor.
So I still ask you the question, how you want for let the protest be done the right way?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm building that because you know the reason why I'm saying this. Remember the August 10 protest. I don't know if you're aware. Do you know now one of the reasons them we make them implement the PR system?
Okay, maybe no. I don't know.
Yes, they did. In court, they actually say because of the August 10, ECSL no be get time for do boundary delimitation.
Okay, yeah.
It was there. In fact, it was said in court by that Safa Abdullah or whatever. It was said in court. And it is one of the justification for like the PR system. And it kind of like now, it kind of like make other things say, for say Madabio encourage this, for say Madabio amplify this, just so it gets away with the old PR system that it desperately wanted at the time. And that pattern and trajectory is what I'm actually kind of like the fear right now. What if, like this tripartite, we talked about like the presence of ECOMOG. We talked about like the democracy being restored in our country right now. What if they don't smell something and then they say, okay, let me kind of like call protest. Madabio can use them against, because again, the reason, and I come to my suggestion now as to the best way forward. Remember, according to the TOR winning sign, then tell we say, when they come with a recommendation, then they submit them to the president for make a sign them. Right. Right. So this is the thing. If we waiting the not tell we now the window we then give Madabio for sign or for implement them. They not tell we. And they could well produce this report with none no see them, not get like clarity or visibility of this report. So the 19th, we don't know when it will come to the public domain. We don't know. So what if we can fix date, like on the 24th, even though it is after the tripartite? But one, we might not get clarity on it. Secondly, Madabio get for sign them, or like maybe sometimes tell we exactly what he get for do, and then we can call like a protest now, and then sometimes it calls like Kuskas and waiting Madabio's desperately want, and then Madabio can tell we say, okay, because of the tension of the country, I get to pack this aside first and kind of like sort out the stability of the country. What if these are all things that we remember? I might be wrong, but we have to be strategic enough, and also when we call for make we get. I believe if we want to call protest, we can write to ECOMOG, write to ECOWAS, and say we don't trust we military because they don't kill we in the past. I believe they can protect us if we do them the right way, and we just copy with military and with police. Let's say now there is no way ECOMOG go sit down with military and with police them, they kill we. But what thing we need for do, ECOMOG back need for understand and know say we do things them judiciously, we do them the right way. Because if we just do them like that scatter way, what did they happen? Then go say, well, this is not to the government's problem. The government back need for protect the country. So this is I do not have, like for tell you say, oh, I get this idea. This is the idea that we should go with. But these are the things the way we need for consider. Because like this thing can be signed. And then you remember like, then tell we say it is implementable and actionable. That when they say actionable and implementable, it's not definitive. It's not like say yes, this is waiting the apple, but waiting then they expect Madabio for implement them and action them. This is what is expected. So
going forward, you not think say all of them protests there now go actually force them for let we able for see then documents they are, because all waiting the protest they see. If the documents come out, whether Madabio take action or not, we just want to get an idea of waiting day inside the document. Once we know waiting day inside the document, that now will influence, now will determine whether the protest they go on or not.
Well, again, I ask you the question: the period of us knowing waiting day at the document, do we know?
So you not think say on that particular day when they hand over the document, person must day we very much we want for let people know about that thing, the way we make let the public know about that, even if not officially.
Look, it's kind of like the onus of the government or the tripartite for make them like public, right? But like what you say, you not feel say and all that, we shouldn't be hypothetical like that.
You're right, because even now the committee member they will include the APC and all certain things, then the way they know they come out and tell the public.
Absolutely. So this is the thing, and I mean this is my problem, and I'm not say it is right for me to keep them dark from us. It is wrong because like the information get to be timely. For making it be relevant, it get to be timely. But we know, like they will tell we say, well, we don't hand over them to the president. Although it is like, but again, the TOR say them for make them public to the people on the very day. And secondly, the 19th, they tell we say the process of the tripartite, the end. It say at the end. Does it say like Nainem for produce the reports to us? It could well be say, well, yes, since it's the end, therefore don't write the reports down and give them. But these are all the things. It said the tripartite the end in 19, but tell we say 9 they submit the report to the president, or 9 they submit them to. We don't know the inside story behind these things. So this is the reason why I kind of like the frown, and This is a golden opportunity. If we miss this, trust me, Sengbe, like we've signed like death warrant, angry warrant, suffering warrant to Madabio. Because we need for be very calculative about we steps and make sure we do them the right way. And this is all I'm saying. And this whole thing I talked about, like Ecomog writing to Ecomog, this now like a top security person in a salon. Now he advised me that say, like, Ecomog oblige for provide security for we, if we do them the right way.
Okay, so what do you feel is the way forward? How your voice, Adebayan voice, other voices them go strategize very well, and nobody not feels in a media on top of situation, rather than a salon people program, and everybody go just come in on a strategize and see how best on a able for get the right thing done at the right time. Because a lot of salon people in this feel say this not the right time. We not do now, we not act now, we not able to act again.
Absolutely. Zengbe, you see, for me, I know, I feel kind of like humble for making these says and terms people and facing our voice. And I don't, sometimes I can even forget to say, oh, I can do with you. Like my life, I just want to live the common life, Congo market bobo, just the pass, But you see, like, I remember, and I know call name Naya, I called somebody where I say, you know what, I want to make you kind of like mediate between us, the social media. And I'm very humbled for making this like people and they listen to it, people believe in us. I'm very, very humbled because, for make people just believe in waiting you, they say, it takes the grace of God. It takes like, for make, God kind of like, and I say it comes with honesty back. And I think I call somebody where I say, mediate this thing, let me do them the right way. The person, I believe, says in them, go listen to me. And when I don't host them now, I say, people respect you. I say, please, let's mediate this thing and let me do them the right way.
Okay,
I talk about Adebayo.
Yes.
I call people and I'm a witness. In fact, I will call the person.
The person tell me as well.
Thank you. I'm happy, like the person tell you, because I will just want to open my big mouth and call the person. But the better way you say the person say, it wasn't not to him call me. Now me call him because I see
you tell me that
he's a respected person. Mm-hmm. Let's do it the right way.
And me self they look forward for see how every voices came for work together with that voice.
Absolutely. But waiting I want now for make sure say I don't want date. I like where Adebayo called it. I say I'm willing for support you, for follow you, because I get respect for you. I get respect for everybody, even when you don't cost me mama anyhow. I get respect for you. We can still meet and debate and talk and ask genuine questions between us. Mm-hmm. Even one time I say, "Oh, come publicly and talk to channel." I had to reverse that and say, "You know what? You're not big side. I wouldn't want you to put like kind of like set baits for you. No, like we can talk man to man and let we understand we say, and let we know say this is the best time we get for rescue salon. And honestly, the way forward now for make you Sengbe by Bure, like the Adebayos, the Ibrahim, is it Mr. Salon, you name them, like the People's Power, the Wuri, everything. Let us come to a round table and talk about we worries. Let we show we concern. Let's be honest with we self and kind of like strategize and save Salon people. The people of Sierra Leone are going through hell. Like some of us are fortunate. I believe since we family them no matter what. Pot must boil. But there are people that will not get connection. Salon, every time people in the big, like adults, they're matured people that will get family. They always ask for a country where rich in everything, yet still they don't let that life there for the big people but it just not tell well. And I believe Madabio is that impediment to the growth of Salon. And I believe we all need to work together and rescue the nation.
This message where you just passed now one of the message we are like, sorry if I'm going to be idiot. Now one of you message them we are like, I tell me what about the scene. I say I listen to Cashbox
And I like the message where he passed that in willing for work with anybody, even at the by way people they think say then gets problem. No, he go like for talk to a man to my me personally I listen inside you audio where make I respect that because you that statement they show me something, because everybody gets right to in feelings. But me personally, that statement they show me something where another one day we all they look up to now and Sierra Leoneans them they look up to. One thing where we can always declare Naya, we get for look we serve as one people. When you talk of the risk, me and you where they show we face on a camera, now we don't take the highest risk. That fan or the fans the way they bear with people who they support we, then are just a backup. But when it come, now me and you. So sometimes we get for deviate ourselves from the fans them talk because fans them they bring problem. Then comments them sometimes they create for nothing problem between me and you when not make no sense. When you can't check me and you, not supposed to get that kind of problem, but because of that guy who they support me, you said that guy who they support you, boom, he pull what they under, I listen, boom, he pull what to you under, you listen. We begin to look at ourselves that kind of way. And right now, we don't need them. So I really respect this statement. I don't listen them before you come to the show and you don't come repeat them in front of people where they listen to you right now. Over 2,500 people where they listen to you. When you don't make them clear. So for me, I think it's okay. The only thing now is for make we all look for the way forward, for see how they come together, we sit on a round table, for see what they do for people, because the work what they do, not for ourselves. We always they say, Cashbox society, so when you grab this, they go inside your room or your kitchen. You open fridge or freezer, you get food, put it in the microwave, you eat, you okay, no need for art you eat on social media, if only for you. But when you turn back, you look what they happen at the ground. We look how people they suffer. It's just crazy. And the way they do the act, they're not ready for back down for nobody. And thank God, in a one post when Amada Bio, we tell you say he used the social media yesterday, and we see the threat in the way he put. Say when you rig election in a country, it bring war. He used so many words them. Yeah. And I am back we are back say we come to the social media, propagate things them where they make them listen to we. So we just want to make we all make use of that opportunity there because to the worst tomorrow that video they will play for Mother Bill in any court of law. Now in tell we and we work to in advice. Now big brother, if big brother advise you, you get for work into that advice. So please, family members them. We still have Cashbox. We can open the phone line for make una self can call and take part in the program. What we need right now, we don't need no problem talk, no incitement talk from no fans, no supporter. What we need is peace. And make we see how we liberate we country. Give we people them a better life. This life where we they live, we not deserve them. This part of the world where they say in Sierra Leone and white man, they ask you, why make you travel? Because of the things then what we get. But they know they reflect to we. They know they reflect to we. Some of we, if we tell them the job they do, we don't know they believe because overseeing a secret. Make nobody know fake them. But if we all come together, we will fight. We know where they support, we will support with the right way, we will left for the support the wrong way. If we were there before they do the wrong thing, now we right for tell we say, this not the wrong thing they do. Then for call land you talk different thing, call land they talk different thing. We don't want this time around. So family members them they can open the phone line for make yourself call and take part in the program. This now we had where they bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly where they happen inside the country. But just as we can tell you now, since we Mother Bio come inside the scene, what I don't pass Gary, it really don't pass Gary. So we go on the phone line now, family members them. We go on the phone line for get una own voice as well.
So you where you watch the program right now on YouTube, 2,448, 1,048 likes. Please don't forget for share the program as well. And if you join me for the first time and you not subscribe it to this particular platform, do you consider for do so before you left with this event time. So we see the number of subscribers. If you watch over Bible in 8, we get, let's just refresh and see 113,028 people. Thank you, and we appreciate you now. Thank you. God bless we all. Okay, and please on Facebook we get 388 where they watch with 295 reactions. Thank you very much. Please don't forget for like and share the program.
All right, so we go on the phone now and get my concern.
Hello?
Caller, you name and decide the calling from.
I'm named Kanye. I call from London.
You're welcome on the show. Go ahead.
Now, good evening.
How are you?
Me chief there, me warrior chief there. May God bless you now.
Amen.
This waiting I do so. May God protect you now.
Amen.
Waiting me they say two things. The idea where cash box carry it because we'll be able to get 3 weeks for me the tripartite done and the demonstration 3 weeks. So if you now all come together, including Adebayo, may I write this letter as soon as possible, then send it to Ecomok Eusa Ever Cash Box say for Senam. It now all starts for work towards that day, it go fine. Because that will make a big stepping stone. Then cash box, me just they ask you say, do you all the costs where the king don't cost you, now for let's go. Because at the end of the day, the bullet or the cost, so which one you prefer for your mama or for yourself? Me, I go always go with the cost than the bullet, you know? Because the cost it better pass the bullet. The bullet, when the bullet you done, that's it. The end of the at the end of the thing.
All right.
But
Thank you.
me
God
just
bless
take
you.
way. Yes. In a
All right, continue for call and take part of the program. Tell me waiting you think. Hello, caller. Your name and USA you they call me from. Hello, caller. Okay, we lost this caller. Hello, caller. Your name and USA they call me from. All right, we're very sorry. We did get small challenges with the line that we see. Hello? Hello?
Bible guys in the PA, this now Mulki Sulaim.
God bless you. Go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, may God bless you now for this reunion that they try to bridge.
Amen.
Cashbox, thank you so much, my brother. You know, for you to bold enough come now. We are, you know, can express yourself to the Sierra Leone and them. We actually appreciate that. Which I want chip in, of course, like the protest now, I support 100% the protest for rights. But if una don't come together, the advice make una all una discussions them behind closed door. When una they come out, una will come out with the date and this strategy where we for apply. You know, may una not come do them again on social media. And one way where our advice, Mother Bio, it don't send people them or it don't send people we get for join with the people during the protest. No we get for cause problem as if saying that the people them they violate the rules of protest, you know. Destroy places there and Mother Bio get for do that one. Just for create alarm, for make the soldiers or the police them attack the civilians them. And in terms of writing to letters to ECOMOG and ECOWAS, United Nations, AU, and all those things, I'm actually in support of that. Even the Sierra Leone government, if I write to the Sierra Leone government that this time to this time we'll get for Sierra Leone and then they come out for their rights, you know, I'm totally in support of that. And in terms of the dates, I just suggest, you know, because on the 19th, at least 19, 20, 21, 20, 20, 24, now about 5 days now, 5 days. Now we don't give ahead. So definitely we don't know waiting now the development. You know? Just like waiting Adebayo and some other people and say, when I give on our own conditions them, if they not work according to our conditions them,
All right.
then we go let the people come outside.
Alright.
You know, I didn't support of that really, but when I do, I'm behind closed doors. When I don't agree, when I don't come out. And again, Cashbox, I want when I know say, una na the mouthpiece of Sierra Leone and them. Your name is everywhere all over the world amongst the mind and the hearts of Sierra Leonean people. The same thing applies to Adebayo and the rest of them. So they are on a fight for the people of Sierra Leone, just like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. They fight for Americans. Then the blacks and we would enjoy ERD like today.
All right.
You know, we shall overcome.
Thank you.
We shall overcome. No cry, Yosemite. We'll definitely overcome.
All right. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Yes.
Right, family members, continue for call and take part in the program. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you dey call me from? Hello.
Una good evening.
How are you? You welcome on the show.
How una dey do?
We tell Allah thank you. How yourself?
Yeah, Catchbox, how you dey do? I'm glad to see you face. Though I don't see you face already in England. I hope you said they do fine.
Yes.
But you see, it's a good thing you Canada here. You can clear everything because right now we need peace. Aye.
Yeah, go ahead.
We
Go ahead.
need
Only
peace.
reduce the volume.
Yeah.
Okay.
We people and they suffer. Some of you know them and salon, but it's not easy for we self with there because you get picking, they get family, you get bills them for pay, and then you get people in a Sierra Leone. Look how the economy they right in a Sierra Leone. It's not easy at all in a Sierra Leone Catchbox. You Adebayo, you name it. When all for come together for fight for Mama Salon, let Salon be the way it used to be. Some of you know for go Salon again because when you go Salon, you are wanted. So we need to only to come together, put everything aside, because now they fight for the people. Right, and the fighting goes to Madabio because Madabio the cancer in Sierra Leone right now. It's not about cherry cocoa, it's not about this, it's not about that. It's Madabio is the cancer. So we all for come together, Catchbox. Do you have for the sake of the Almighty Allah, so that we people can go get peace, we people can go get redeemed from this evil government that they say that government and then a Salome brother. Dear, una put everything aside. Are they by all in willing for work with una? So una self willing, we genuinely for the sake of God. Let una all come together, let una work for the people, for the betterment of our country. Because now one country we get, any citizenship we get, it just get them.
All right.
There is no place like home.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you.
So dear, una come together, dear Papa, dear, for the sake of God, I beg.
God bless you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, continue for call and take part in the program. Hello, caller. Your name and who side they call me from?
Yeah, I they call from Weird family.
You welcome inside. We are. Go ahead and make a point.
Yeah, thank you so much. I honor Mr. Catchbox and I give him so much respect, and let God continue for you now the strength, the energy, the long life for portray this good cause where we all differ. God make all the enemies that wouldn't be aside for destroy this good thing. Let God hold them responsible. Let them not go see like the success of what we and Wuna they try for portray. So, and I go tell Catchbox say I'm so happy for Siam that the platform for that unity, that unification. Wuna don't try for bring together form. Like number what you they try for say we country in a small country, in a loving country. People their heart is so loving. But when they don't get person like a Madabio and he cabal them for deviate the loving heart of the people put different talks, one bad talks na they mind them. This na in the did it cause so where things they just fly away, one a bad thing. Now we look the situation of the country, the hardness of the country. If you go na Tongo, if you go na Kenema Bo, you go Pujau, they say the rest now 1,500,000. They go team up say me na puja come on. Then go say the rest, okay, you pay for that 400 or 500. So the people who they puja who can them above and they suffer. Would they so surprised no more why that suffering they go on? Then they still they back this person, madam you. If they go team up na board they talk say the couch gone, then the meat gone.
All right.
Me and me people, those come together.
Thank you. God bless you.
This bad image. We tell you thank you, Mr. Cashbox, and Una self. What they do with the producer, we tell them thank you. We tell them all thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you to my brother. God bless you. Yeah. Right. Continue for call and take parts now the show. Hello, caller. You name and who side you call me from?
Hello, we are family. How are you doing?
We thank God. How are you, sir? You welcome on the show.
Okay. Now, concern Sierra Leoneans.
Go ahead and make your point.
First of all, I want to tell you, brother, your twin partner, thank you.
No.
Honestly, we appreciate you now for what you have to do, and we really raise awareness on how things had happened. We always talk this way. So, coming to my point, and I just want to talk between Cashbox and Adebayo. It's good that they don't try to understand themselves. And to be honest, me cannot like you. There was a time I will not begin to see Cashbox like that kind of person we get you hit the agenda. You know, let's say the support Diana Kolomani against Karapala Mara, against Cherikoku, and the likes. Likewise, Adebayo back getting sets of people with the support. But for the fact, they don't, reason out, go back to the drawing board and decide to come as one formidable force to fight this, evil leadership way today make the country disarray. This I welcome you, I'm glad so much. So we'll just pray that they could make this time around things they know box up, we work as a team and ensure that we successfully will achieve this goal. So Cashbox, bravo to you, and I'm glad that not all reason out and come together as one. Thank you. I'm your contribution.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Before I take the next call, family members, tomorrow we get Abdul Kago from the APC party inside this family house again for can talk about things them way una wants for yeri. And as well, una get for the ask some questions them about things them way una not to understand. So Abdul Kabo go there with we are tomorrow 9 p.m. salon time for can talk to salon people and see una know Abdul Kabo don't come to this family house, but don't lost because of in busy schedule them. But tomorrow he don't decide for come and talk to Sierra Leoneans. We go on the phone line again. Hello, caller. You name and who you call me from?
Yes, we are. Good evening.
How are you, my brother? Welcome on the show.
Yeah, Sengbe Pierre Bible and Kashi the man. Hey, Kashi. Anyway, this night man made you to talk then this from London where I talk stay behind the scene for let you Adebayo when I waiting at the social media for Lona try for come together as a team. I guess you remember this person anyway made you to talk. Hey, you owe me call. You didn't say they return me call, but you know return it. So I wait for that call. But I'm so happy that when I just come together, for the common goal, so I tell you, say the definition of how you call yourself Sierra Leone, the definition, hey, there between me, so the definition of Salon today, where there's a negative, not look for any other definition.
Yeah.
Waiting they happen at Salon today, now everything negative. So do ya, I did take God in heaven beg you, the one the way before reach out to Adebayo, when I keep the fire burning, please, people in the count on when I try very hard, when I not disappoint people, yeah, please. You sabi the possibility to talk now. May you not ever see you or behind the scene we'll talk extensively. Yeah. So yeah, I really appreciate the fact I don't understand when I don't come together. So when I keep it going, yeah, we had God go bless una. When I say I tell Kashi say when I for play a part, I tell him. I say we had then get a role for playing this whole thing where they happen. But God don't make, at least you don't come to them platform. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it anyway, yeah?
All
Take
right.
care, man.
Thank
We'll
you
talk
very
later
much for
anyway. Take care,
calling,
thanks.
God
No worries anyway. Take care. No worries, bye.
Right, continue for call and take part in the show. Hello, caller. You name and USA you dey call me from.
This na Wendama from London.
You welcome on the show.
Yeah, I'm happy for this particular show on our host Cashbox. Cashbox na man where they call things by their names. You know, they not so hypocrites, you know. But wait till they say now, we get to understand something as we try for fix problem, even at the court system. When they want to introduce the PR system, they begin go on precedent. Precedent are lesson we they learn from something maybe don't happen. So I understand Cashbox in point in catch where they say, let we learn from waiting that happen August 10, waiting we benefit from August 10, and what we want from this tripartite, because this demonstration of the plan so we get for be very strategic. First of all, the Cashbox don't measure the involvement of ECOWAS, ECOMOC, where we know see, then they come. Na salon, we don't know the clear reason it because the government no come out to we for talk waiting na the right thing and the opposition. And our three parties involved. The international community, the government and the opposition. So at the end of the day, that document not going for be a secret document. No, then they get for come out. Rather than present them to Madabio, the international community owe we an explanation about waiting that document they contain. You know, Madabio not get for even keep them. For say we keep her away from the public. No, we get for no. So we now get for be very strategic how they approach this issue. Difference there between waiting good and waiting right.
All right.
Waiting good now for call no more easy one say, now can't together bygone be bygone. That's fine. It happen. It's cool. But waiting right now that Cashbox emphasize on how to protect the people and follow no loss again. Because Madabio na smooth. I don't describe as smooth criminal, but he understand the people because so if he take deceive the people and the international community.
Thank you very much.
Get the benefits of hindsight.
Right.
So we get to be very strategic and make sure she will get her right.
Exactly.
Not so just good, but right. Now that's my advice.
Thank you. God bless you for that advice. We still go on the phone line and pick more calls. Hello, caller. You name and Usai you they call me from?
They call from Sweden, Mina Constant Sierra Leone.
You're welcome on the show. Go ahead and make a point.
Yeah. Una thank you for this mediation, for being able to bring Comrade Cashbox or Canada group. For can talk about all waiting we don't happen between here, Adebayo and the rest of the others them. Comrade I want to tell you thank you for we make it possible for Canada show, for can explain to we from how we get a clear understanding of waiting don't they happen. I want to appreciate you. I want to tell you big thank you because I see you like somebody we get good heart. I see you like somebody we not get bad heart, we get love for your country. And I want to make you know for say we Sierra Leoneans that we they look up to now. Una no be ever expect say they like today in a Sierra Leoneans then go look up to for making us set Sierra Leone free, for making us deliver we country, for make we go back now we country, let we feel good, let we enjoy like how we country been day. Today, we not believe on no politician for save we. We not believe on the APC. We not believe on the SLPP. Una na young man the way God just raise from nowhere and make una can show up na the limelight. Must not say God gets purpose for una life. Must not say God gets purpose for una life. I want una keep the fire burning. Make una not tire. Make una not give up. Make petty things they not let una down. Make petty things they not make una separate una loss in a focus for una country. Be una continue for keep the focus. Continue for keep the vision for making her deliver this country. And not to any other term now. Now Sierra Leoneans they hot. Now Sierra Leoneans they don't feel pain. Now Sierra Leoneans they don't feel they don't feel bad about wetin dey happen at the country. Do ya Cash Box, do ya Adebayo, do ya Mr. Salon, Lioness of the North, People's Power, in all we get them big media they answer on the social media. We dey begging for Papa God is sake. Una not left Sierra Leone. If una give up on Sierra Leone, una just know say Sierra Leone don't go down forever.
Right.
So now in a number we dey look up to do ya in a come together as fast as possible. All the ideas the way in a get to put all things together like it be a structured thing when I get for put out
Thank
for
you.
me. A structured date, a well organized demonstration. Do you how we look up to now?
Thank
I'm
you.
glad
God
for you,
bless
Cash
you.
Box. God bless you.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Too.
Yeah.
All right. We continue for take phone calls then. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you dey call me from?
Yeah, hey, Kevin Pierre.
God bless you.
How are you do?
Thank God. You welcome on the show.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Yeah, my name Almami and I come from United States.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm so happy for me. Yeah, I'm so happy for my brother Cashbox. You know, way I read in voice. In fact, I mean that today I sabi the face. But all along, yeah, all along, audience don't know the listen, but no one they recognize the face. You know, say MRC they get the same eye. Yeah, MRC they get the same eye. But anyway, now a good point when me brother be the try for bring out for this at least for let protect the people them. Because one man idea na idea, but when it come together, when all come together, we go make sense. It's in a suggestion in with. It depends on what the majority say, and they go with. You know, and that's just a suggestion. At least when they try for with, let them work together and let them protect the people then. Because if they left them so no more, believe me, it will be disaster back again. And you know what? August 8, 9, and 10, let not repeat itself again. You know, this time our Lord do our sense, and Lord we able to do what we able to do and support the people them. But matter be like I say, it don't try for put strategies them, but let's see how they go able to stop the peace. You know, because one thing is that we'll get for realize again. This if the people then come out and would they try for put things there together. That is the way the people they come out. If anybody go try for disturb the peace, may they hand over to police. Because now people they don't know one let the country go before. This time you advice and I'm so happy for my brother. At least we all put hands together. You know, it don't count in Ian, either with Ian Adebayo.
All right.
You know, it don't put, yeah, so let me own contribution that.
Thank you very
so
much. God bless you. All right, we continue for take phone calls. Call and take part in the program. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you dey call me from?
Yeah.
You're welcome on the show.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. Mina, hi. I come from London.
Go ahead and make your point. You're welcome once again.
Yeah, I really appreciate what you do for my country. Let God continue for bless you all where they take part. So.
Amen. God bless you all.
Cashbox, may God bless you as well. The idea where you forward is really, 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 really good. Mother Bill used this August 10 for change to this PR system, and I've been listening to that news where that corner go tell and say, you get to go speak to the president, let him go see what he go do. Now he then change them to this PR. So the idea, I appreciate really what you, the points where they bring up, they all make sense. No, we don't miss this opportunity where God don't give you so. No rush for duty. Mother Bill na criminal. When they live with criminal, you for fast some. We get for take one step ahead of us so you no go fail. No go fail. Wait till you talk, me I support you 100%. Now we come together with ECOMOC there. We explain to them the situation. We tell them that this we want. This man, he don't terrorize the people that we they suffer. So we need una help. Make them tell me what you go do. What you go do, we go make peace within the country. But if we say we dey go this way, we want go go demonstrate, man, Bill go turn back and say something else. Well, now we tomorrow go back to get the place say, oh, now we make the peace not there. So when the people that don't go, so we not say not for save with people and by God in power. What you talk now the points you don't bring us are the main points. Mother Bill use the August 10 for put PR system. Now they pass it today. It's work back. Mother Bio go change back and bring another thing. And the people don't go understand that. So I appreciate your points where you bring up. You really, really an intelligent man. You know how to deal with modern man. And you know human psychology. Oh. Mother Bio, you know that I also you know how they think. And let God bless you for this idea I will bring. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Thank
let
you.
God bless
you.
I don't support Cashbox in points we bring up. It really, 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 really get weight. No longer just jump from or go demonstrate. Then we fail. If we fail now, we'll not go again. Like we don't stop now in the UK. So no one let that happen. Yeah.
All right.
Let God bless you now.
Thank
All
you.
way don't take part now. All way they call them phone call here. Where they contribute all. God bless we all. Amen.
All right.
Okay, night that's yeah, Papa. Now good night.
All right, family members, we take 5 more calls for round up the show. 5 more calls. This now one. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from? Hello.
Yes, this na EU. How na you do?
Me Jamsi, you welcome.
Yeah. This one for Cashbox. I call him Kashi, like how Ibrahim can call him Kashi. This is a question and an appeal. As your big sister, Sierra Leonean, I appeal to you and I ask you this question. As you don't talk, brilliant discussion, brilliant responses. Do you go put at the back Cherry Coco in issue? Because Cherry Coco is just one man, just one Sierra Leonean. And as a whole, all we politicians, they don't disappoint me. They don't mess the country up. So dear, we don't put Cherry Coco in your issue behind. Work with Adebayo, as you say, if na right or contact ECOMOG for provide protection for the people. And I guess that is why they are coming, because the people want to come out and stand up for democracy. So dear, I ask you and I appeal to you as your big sister, because I know say a big person. You make una put Cherry Coco issue apart. Sengapie, do you here and by Bible? Now get for in the middle of all of this and try for see how now all go work together. Because me this issue they cause me anxiety. So
interesting thing happen when Cashbox they talk. So I call Adebayo because I no be wale he don't sleep. Sometimes me sometimes I not can sabi explain. If I let person self listen. You know, where they come from the mouth of from somebody else's mouth, okay? Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's still they watch and they listen. So I want everybody know around it.
Adebayo, you self they listen. Now put everything aside. Because now some of we anxious. Do ya are the big? Sierra Leone, now the foundation for we all where they now the first world so where they do well. Please, Cashbox, please. Please, Kanda Bongo man, dear, you and Sengapie, una help whip and this bringing everybody together.
Okay, you time don't know. Bye bye. You time don't know.
No, the glasses.
Bye. All right, so they take 4 more calls.
But you don't give me new answer.
I tell you,
Kanda Bongo man.
Every day they come for me this. But they take 4 more calls. Hello, caller. You name and where you call me from?
Hello, yes, Mina, we had Fambu, right. And they call from we had the connection.
Welcome, inside we are. Go ahead and make a point.
As always, let God continue for bless Una and keep Una. That small bobo that we told you respect to Sidoyanda. You know how they call that small bobo? He's one of the most humble person I know.
Okay.
And we told you respect to in person. You know, I'm a younger brother, I go call him, and that is a Cashbox. Again, one title, if you remember, I call him a salonomics specialist. That's the title I gave to him. You know, we don't come out long way.
Exactly.
And the way how Kashi can bring out in narratives, and after all this done, do ya write book for them small picking, you will be a very good writer. Not change or continue. But one thing we can always do is to bring the story in a unique way. And now we go look at this net. Wait, the one way they beat we the fat we, the destroy we. Hey, wait, we now when are we they go to the pain? Now we they turn back fat we self. What sense that go make?
Yeah.
We now within the faith, then the beat we don't do all kinds of things to we. We now wait for join and for faith to the beat we begin for faith to be safe. Let me just think about it. Una all fantastic. It will go down in a record generation yet unborn. For no say una na the soldiers, the gems of Sierra Leone, we stand out for deliver the land. As that last scholar say, don't just forget about everything. Can we all uniquely come together? Una all are wonderful people. Una all nobody no life. One day we will get forget a Thanksgiving for una. One Thanksgiving, a day of appreciation to una all as media. Just tell una all thank you, and we only to win. But everybody don't do your own. How do they do one? How do they make you know? Right. Everybody did not corner. But do ya? Let we keep one spirit, one nation, one heart, one agenda. God bless you. Salomovic specialist. Thank you.
We'll take 3 more calls, family members for a round of the show. Just 3 calls. Hello, caller. Your name and Usa you call me from?
Yes, in BPM, Babure. How are you doing? Good evening.
Good evening, my brother. Welcome on the show.
Thank you.
You're welcome once again. Go ahead.
For big passports and the role we don't play for bring peace between Cashbox and Adebayo. Thank you. And Cashbox again, I like the way he come up for Adebayo. He really should say Nama with love and get anything against Adebayo. He just wants they're on the same page and go before. One advice for they make peace for Cashbox and Adebayo. Don't forget the main man. When Ibrahim, very gentleman. Ibrahim, I can talk with him, a very cool man. He want let this team come together in the Cashbox, no? There we all then at the same page. You can remember Cashbox where he become. Me meet my church. We take a picture. I don't send her in WhatsApp stuff. And I will brief her a little bit about the man when I quit her. Yeah, I say, oh, okay, you remember me? Then so I would like to put all them people there together. Love all go together. And love we will win this battle. I go and tell the Sierra Leoneans, they say, not to be for, not to international body get for winner street. Now the people of Sierra Leone get for commander street before international body can inside. Cashbox, Adebayo, People's Power, this, that, they all go talk for educating that for sure on the right, but for not come out to go this in the square against we back for the next 5 years we will suffer. And I say this back to the army. I don't say this history repeats, and they come back. We feel happy with Babu. Then get for happy with Marabio. If not enough, we see happy with Babu, then go happy with Marabio.
All right.
So I advise the when I know what happened with you in 1997. I'm a military man. I talk with Cashbox, especially some of we don't stay in the army. We suffer for faith now all day. When I know what happened with me. When the time reach, the military we will suffer. When I know what for do.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother.
Yeah, I say any country where ECHO must go deploy, where ECHO has deployed. We don't know why ECHO has to go deploy there. If not country they in peace, you get good economic, they go there.
Okay.
So they are the army on a standby.
Thank you very much. Hope so we get enough time for we talk about all of them there because it's very important for we know some of them things about. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Very important. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Will they take 2 more calls? 2 more calls. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from?
Hello?
You did live on We Are.
Hello?
You did live on We Are. You welcome on the show.
Yeah, how you doing?
Thank God. Please reduce the volume of the set where they listen to the program from.
Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Hello?
Yeah, you did live.
Yeah, me na Fatmata, I dey call from New York.
All right, go ahead.
I'm so happy today for, you know I always call.
Yeah.
And today when I see cash box, I just want to open the cash box. So me like come on America. I want to open the cash box.
They listen you.
Yes, let me open the cash box. Let me come on America. But I'm glad when I make this piece for them today. I'm glad where I see cash box. You know, a smile alone don't make we better fool. That's a nice smile. So I really appreciate everything, and I play this music where right now I want to listen to right. Freedom. I'm so happy.
All right.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right,
Thank you.
Cashback, this music is for you. I really appreciate when I all come together and as one. They say family together stand. So we really appreciate and love what Una do today. So I love Una, and I will always appreciate Una and love Una. Take go.
We
Don't
love
fight
you
the battle,
too.
so we go win.
We love you too.
Amen.
All right, thank you. All right, we'll take the last call. For me to come back to a brother and wrap up the program. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you they call me from?
Hey, I don't know, boss.
Thank
This is
God.
an unknown caller from USA.
You're welcome, boss. Go ahead and make your point.
Yeah, una thank you, bro. Una thank you. Yeah, Allah bless you, man. Cashbox, dear bro, me I dey talk to you, una count to one. I understand how you come out. Adebayo, if you dey hear, one thing the way Malek we dey support you, both side the chap. Now the clear goal for me go at Chai Koko. That ECOWAS thing. Brannan in a clear goal, Chai Koko, it betray the people of Sierra Leone. You know, till let them cash box they vex so. Now be clear goal, but you know ever go at Nagaide. Bra, if you be go at Nagaide, you don't set people a much. Cash box, I know say you come up, bra, but una can't one law fight for the people of Sierra Leone. I get one question. Una feel say people and go come out? That's not the big question. Una feel say people and go come out? Arrest me case. Let Allah bless you, man.
Thank you.
So I think if we can answer that quickly, it all depends on one message. Because if people them for actually stand up for anything, whatever reason, if this Bible kind talking on, Mika talking on, Cashbox talking on, the better talking on, the people in the torment and the confused, they don't know waiting for do again. Yeah. So I want to throw the line quickly from my brother. You see, I listen to the calls them. I would expect una views them very much important and to value them. I would expect una for make one appeal to Cashbox and Adebayo. You know, we they work with everybody. We know they pick and choose. We not care whether that's the person be or waiting you feel say not because you get problem with this person for make we say get problem with person. We need to do that. And that makes sometimes and they say we can play some audio they now, some video they now. Sometimes Cashbox not they know sign in audio they come out can meet with. But we play them. When they play anybody in audio now, so we not get problem with nobody because waiting make as long as waiting the person they say. Now waiting salon people want for you. That message, that particular message we they put on. So salon people them we they call on una. instead of una dey say this na this na this, I will let this pass this. No, wetin we need right now, not to people ego for dey on top of the game right now. Rather, na the game for dey on top of everybody. Wetin we mean the game, Salone now for put right now on top. That's why if you listen, we actually dey beg una, even una sef, una wey dey support we sometimes and then una can create a problem. Because sometimes Cashbox no go and vex for something, no. But that then so it turn it vex. So una get role for play. If we not make peace at all, but rather we then at the road. Say we found them can say we get what them call them more agarant or then old big people in our community people then say now we person clear waiting inside mind. Now they able for discuss the way forward. And I think say Adiba don't talk. We don't host it don't talk. Cashbox don't come today, it don't talk. We not expect from them all three again. Hey, no, this is like this. No, this is like
no. I don't see much difference.
We don't want the one day again. All what we want now beg with the beg una all. What we want now how we for think now the next minute say okay, I think we forget meeting tomorrow. We all of them people here to forget meeting tomorrow for let we see how best we can able for see what we can do for help for liberate Salone. Just like because if not to that day, all of that effort hold on paper almost yesterday. Oh, they par this year. Now for nothing. I saw you for that. But anyway, Cashbox, now you turn over to you now, and people that don't talk to you.
Thank you, Sengupia and Bible, and thanks to all the viewers. Thanks to like the contributors. I mean, these are all, you know. I think we all they fight for liberate Salone, and even you know, God willing, we get back. We country, you see, I feel say we still get a lot for do because for me, I still believe say politicians them don't take we for granted a lot in that country. And there is a mindset, you know, about the people from these politicians. They just feel say Salomon we still stupid. You know, as I say, there is no need like I don't feel say case there between myself and Ibrahim. And Adebayo. But you see, all I believe say make you always faithful. When Adebayo called Augustine, I wasn't part of the plan, but I followed him, and because I believed I believe in protest. So anything we get for do with protest, I will always believe. But waiting we for always do now for make sure say I know say maybe September the August. 10, maybe it was planned in a certain way, but it come out in a way where it turned back on the people. And I know like Madabio would want to pay for it. And I think like we for learn, you know, like you always say sometimes you don't learn from your own mistake, you learn from other people your mistake. And I think we need for learn from Usa we come out from. And I know somebody say, oh, I forget about you know, Cherry Coco. I never kind of like had a go at Cherry Coco regarding the protest. I was making references and say, you know, it could well be, and this is like me, and as they emphasize, these are my suspicion. It don't necessarily mean say it is true, but what if the relationship that exists between you know, Adebayo and Cherry Coco. Cherry Coco would be that middleman between, you know, I remember doing like an audio where I titled Madabio to Cherry Coco to Adebayo. You know, like, what if, like, and I say, like, there is no way I will ever think, say, the wildest of imagination will think, say, Adebayo they work with Madabio. But what is possible in the fact that, you know, Cherry Coco will be working with Madabio, and Cherry Coco can be this mediator where they can talk here and talk yonder. So it could well be, and then again, these are my suspicion because the reason why these things then become very suspicious now because of where Cherry Coco they talk, they, like when it gets opportunity then for kind of like, you know, expose this government, you know, they do them. You know, as they speak, like people they say, oh, they're responsible for people and where they're all, you know, like I remember like even a guy where like not to even Alpha Sheriff. Alpha is it APC Sheriff or Alpha Sheriff where they na Panema Road today? Like again, in case that he be the guy, and apparently even another guy called Adams, George Adams. I think he be there na NPIC or AFRC or so. Like even himself, apparently, I think they don't arrest him. And again, it was like Cherry Coco, part of Cherry Coco insecurity team. Like all of these things, you kind of like they raise eyebrow. And the reason why my problem with Adebayo and the connection between himself and Cherry Coco, which is so blatant to we all. And like my fear now the fact that he go tell Adebayo comes, you say, you know what, Adebayo come like this is the right time for call protest. But who knows that directive is coming from, you know, the master planner when matter be away, say one set up something, one set up the people them up and all that thing. And this is the reason why we have to be very strategic in a way where even if Cherry Coco come, you know, like we kind of like get like a master plan where they don't go and will kind of like 3 foot we at all. And this is another one problem. Like if even Adebayo kind of like call a protest way like honest, a way kind of like genuine to the people. And I'm not saying it's not, but the fear that for make directives they not come out from Cherry Coco or Madabio, where could be like this dangerous plan and puts the salon people like under the bus. And I believe that's my biggest fear. And you know, people also kind of like, you know, the last caller actually said people in the come out. I want to believe again it takes planning. I know Sengbapia you say now for make we not get like divergent view and divergent messages, but that's not the key. I think the key now for give the people them confidence. If we give the people them confidence that they will be protected, firstly by the ECOMOG, we get, and this is the thing, we have an opportunity now that ECOMOG they around and the people will feel like I say, you know, they can be protected. And if we do the rightful thing, wherein like the people are not see, like I say, it's a plan by Madabio, the people are see and say, we write letter, we give them like information, confirm information that we've done all these things. Trust me, I see no reason why the people are not going to come out. I see no reason. So like that make me feel say, like everybody on social media, again, it's like I hate when people like you want downplay social media as if like social media are idiots. You know, like you get like some people like they're Ibrati, like the lioness of the north. You know, like people the way don't they advocate, even though I've got differences with them. I remember like Ibrati from nowhere. And the message when we I believe say the key thing that unity, like we country is so divided that the many people have like not on that thing. So these many people that we call things by the name, they are suffering. But you know what? They're not getting message where like they fear, like I say, if APC come, then they begin going after them. And this is waiting, even the SLPP people they tell them for bring this fear factor. Say no, we're not agree, we're not because if they come, then they go after one of the people. And it's not true. And these are some of the messages them where we need for kill, for say, no, don't, not many people don't feel like I say, they're like, oh, like they can't come against them. These are some of the critical things them, even the messages them where we they give about the protest. Like, I believe say they go one support them, but what message will they give them? Because for me, we tell them, say they can't. No, these are genuine people. These are people when they say they suffer just like we. But if we give that message for me, they feel like say their lives is under threat, they rather prefer for suffer than they die. And that is critical.
All right, so thank you, Cashbox. But you know, you see in our life, everybody gets what he believe on. And what you believe on, everybody could get for your spectrum as well. But for you know, the last time we Adebayo Kayate, I ask you this question. They say you don't do this, you don't do this, you don't do this. So you not get sacred cow. Just that the way how una they see, say if I do something, not to that way they do them. So what about if we just forget about that day, you know, and say okay, you don't clear your own point already, yeah, we respect your view and then let we move on. What's important at this particular point now, not about whether you and Cherry Coco na man or na woman or na Cherry Coco or Diana. These are this particular points, not about Dandy right now, about what we can do together for liberating country. Because like the thing already don't then at the ground say everybody want for work together. So, but if we still get one perception, another perception about certain things, then it not go work. Now, like for example, the truth of the matter, just a thing example. Yeah, Bible get what you think. And I go know certain thing about Bible, but if I always dey feel say, because now so I think, say if it happen, for happen, so we not be able to see together. Yeah, but if he don't tell me say no, not to like what you think, I get for take him and then we move.
Yeah, let me just make this clear. Cherry Cocoa for me is not a factor to the planning of like the protest. And Cherry Cocoa isn't like that person way like let me say we they use as like a yardstick for measure Adebayo. That's not the point. And I believe that is not the point I've been making like for the last months or weeks leading to this protest. That is not the point. I'm not kind of like saying, well, except Cherry Cocoa do this, that. But the thing is, if we all not sit down and plan it, my fear, and as I say, I'm emphasizing on this, it is not to say like I say now Cherry Cocoa the planner.
So now ask you this question. As you say you come from, and I think saying that the same thing we all move to now. And not hide anymore. Right. So what about if we all, take the phone, and say, okay, Adebayo, now this, we understand, but let we forget about this. How they call them? Cashbox studies, don't forget about this. Ibrahim and others, let we forget and let we move on. Okay, so what about if we get this meeting, this Sunday, I just did talk. Una all meet Sunday, and what they meet Sunday, not about with personal differences, but rather now how we can strategize. And when we can strategize, we get a chairman when I they handle the thing, and we all get for be respectful to the chairman when I will pass. How about if we suggest that and let we see how they move forward, because now the only system down the forward.
Well, that's my exact point. And if you listen to me audio and follow me audios them, even when I mention Cherry Cocoa in connection with Adebayo, whether like it can say otherwise. Now I can always the reference based on the fact that we all get confidence before we follow the train.
There you go.
That's the critical thing where I always the same. I know they kind of like talk like about Cherry Cocoa. I just they kind of like say and let me tell you, I believe if we plan it collectively, if even Cherry Cocoa gets a plan or whatever with Adebayo, it would not work because we they see beyond that, and we all, as a team, they come to an agreement which is like a collective agreement. So you see what they say. It's not about saying like Cherry Cocoa, like I always they mention them because that, as I say, it is my fear, and it don't necessarily mean say me fear. Not true. It don't necessarily mean say suspicion is true, but it is the connection there where it says Cherry Cocoa surely don't kind of like don't let me down in so many cases them about like especially like a protest. And for me, like I even talk say me not supposed for vex pass Adebayo when it come to Augustine. Adebayo for vex pass me when it come to Augustine because now ain't call him and all that thing in it. But the fact that it couldn't call out Cherry Cocoa, like I just mentioned that, say that a where it be say in the common from a genuine place, but Cherry Cocoa we can't tell them otherwise. And it might not be true. But like if we all sit down, plan things together, like trust me, we would all have the confidence and we will kind of like safeguard with people.
Okay, that's good. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Right, family members, that's now we brother Cashbox. We don't deal with we from the starting of the program. Una say don't come and listen to your part of the story. And it don't come also for give out message. We don't educate a lot of una. Well, now so we come take we time
and please after we go successfully hold something like that meeting day. I think say we think we important for the people and now for we all come together and do one program again. Also everybody they sit down and then we speak like one salon voice. Yes. I think that they go good. And thank you for we actually done you agree to that day. And now we forget about Cherry Cocoa, forget about whatever thing. Cherry Cocoa.
Forget about Diana.
In fact, Diana, whether Diana
on the line now. Diana connected. Diana connected anyway.
Diana on the line now.
Because we have another one way we give Cherry Cocoa uppercut everything. Anytime we remember that thing the way you talk about, so me actually bleed.
Yeah.
Any time why I remember that day. You know, but at the same time, you know, like when we ready for blast for Cherry Coco, yeah, nobody need to tell we say no, do one or do one. Yeah. So if somebody self choose for blaster, okay. If you not choose for blaster again, okay, we move. What's important now, na salon. I think we get that unified voice. Because somebody asked a very important question, say, salon people will come out. Yes, salon people will come out, but only if Cashbox say this, Adebayo say this, and we had say this, planning. Mr. Salo say this, all the other voices, them they speak one thing. We're not torment people like way my brother can say no, we don't need for torment people, rather we forget one voice where we go.
No, we say they enjoy. If they pass one message, we they enjoy, we they feel relaxed, and the people
and a simple work.
Oh God.
Now simple work. And when we did together like boom. The one way we they stand up against, it could not say thing don't come.
Of course.
But this 9 leg for today, Adebayo don't listen to me and say, Cashbox, I don't like what you talk. Or Cashbox come back, he say, Adebayo, I don't know say that this. No. Or we back come out. Cashbox Adebayo, wait that. I don't like the no. Now that time matter be oleko. And it always the way you do, or the pray, or the tie time caller for that day, and we not for give him chance for
see madam go dance bondo tento you know nothing sin tie all of them tear the inside
that's when I can see tie kanta
me sabi
good. So anyway, thank you Cashbox, and we all go rest now because you still get for go the man come out to work, I come go prepare the business, so now I can't sit down with you like 2 hours so
you get for go work. After I get for go walk back in the morning.
I don't know if you get for go walk after I grab you.
Eh?
I don't know if you get for go walk.
Okay. I not talk.
Anyway, Cashbox. They say not to all my way. They say good night. They go sleep.
Just say bye.
Yes, bye. No, you will still say good night, but not to all my way. They say good night. They go sleep. Cashbox, good night.
Okay. No, surely I'll go sleep anyway.
All right. Okay, sleep. Enjoy your sleep.
Yes, thank you.
Good.
It's Fambolem una thank you, and we appreciate Cashbox in time with we, where they look forward for see how we can able for bring other people on board as well, where we could bring at the platform for we talk. 2092 is still the watch with 1,199 reactions, and on Facebook we get 311 with the watch. Thank you very much. We appreciate you so much. Until we get for meet again inside another beautiful edition of a program where we call Cool Rest. The morning. One for say thank you very much and we love you so much. Tomorrow, it's exactly this time, 9 p.m. salon time. We go get
Abdul Kabo
the
inside the family house, another lecturer.
Yeah, we in the leader of the opposition.
Okay, yes, opposition.
In our parliament, okay? Sorry. So they join me tomorrow. You know, say today we get press conference. A lot of things then the way we get for can qualify for we'll get for our scam. So we'll wait for them tomorrow by God in power for the way all can meet now so again. Until then, Sebepi and Amini Menti.
Alright, Sbebre from the north. Kablai.
I've been getting one music where I play this morning. I like that music this. And I defend am. Can we go? Talo. What's all? That's what it is.
Me sabi for you.
Okada.
Yeah, you for only.
Look good. Who's me body them girl? What is me stressing? She'll crack on the beat. Okada, get me go, Watalo. Okada, get me go, Watalo. Free to your bar, they stress me night and day. I say free to your bar, they stress me night and day. Take me, send me body them day. Them send me baby them day. Them send me boy them day. Why is me stress away? Get me go, Watalo. Say get me go, Watalo. Stressy plenty, na city yo. But that's Baku, na city yo. Make a run go all plan for ease me stress.
for go drink me palm wine, so I go flex.